Hello. Hello. Hey everybody, happy Monday, the start of another week. Greets us, welcomes us into the week that is a bank holiday Monday here. Long weekend, brilliant. Well, I hope you're all keeping very well. I was away the weekend, I had a busy weekend. I was down in Cork, we watched a rugby match, the Crusaders took on Munster, and I took the spoils of war. Wait, will this work? It does! The spoils of war. Yes. I've taken the thing with the yoke. Well, it was a flag that they had on the chairs, so now I have a Munster flag. So yes, hope you're all keeping very well. You join us for part six of our Gallic Wars series. And tonight, friends, we're going to check out the Veneti as we ramble across to Normandy and figure out what was going on around 57 BC. It's just only a few weeks ago, right? So, wait till you hear this. Here's something I wrote down and I have to read it again. In 57 BC, as Julius Caesar's influence in Gaul solidified, he dispatched his protégé Publius Crassus, the son of Marcus Crassus. I nearly said Crassus. He was great, Crassus was Crassus. But anyway, he sent him down to engage with the coastal tribes of that neck of the woods, mainly these lads hanging around Brittany. And one of them were the Veneti. Veneti. You see, if just two I's, it's EI. The Romans, great bunch of lads. But anyway, the Veneti, a seafaring people, had coastal fortresses, English is going to be hard, and a powerful navy. Initially, the response to the Roman diplomacy seemed fairly okay. Yeah, we'll play along. But tensions simmered beneath the surface. What? So tonight we're going to start off near Bibrax. We're going to be departing Lima Foxtrot, Alpha Foxtrot, and we're going to make our way down to Paris, down to Orly Airport, Lima Foxtrot, Papa Oscar. That's our first stop of the night. Then we're going to head over to Le Mans, where I'm very good and handy at racing. Sure, you saw that on Friday night, you know. I won every single race that there was. And then I woke up. But we're going to do a landing down at Mans Arnage Airport, Lima Foxtrot, Romeo Mike. And then finally, we're going to conclude our journey as we head out towards the pivotal battleground out in a place by Quiberon. Kind of Normandy neck of the woods. Well, it's South Brittany, in fact. That's where it is. I was there in the real world. I was in Quiberon. Beautiful place. And the airport we're going to land at is Lima Foxtrot Echo, Quebec. So exclamation point route into the chat so you know what the crack is. You know where we're going. We're going to be live on the Southeast Asian server. And if you've never flown in a group flight before, you might as well. The crack is only 90 and we'll learn some stuff along the way. So that's kind of the plan of it. There's lots of you here. Great to see you. Yeah, do you know, we stayed in the Imperial Hotel in Cork. That's where Michael Collins stayed before, you know, the great unpleasantness that followed. But I don't know, it was nice and all, do you know, it's Cork's equivalent to like the Shelburne. You know, you have to dress very well spoken. But I tell you, it was cold. And we had to walk from the hotel out to Parky Queeve. Well, they've actually called it now Super Value Parky Queeve, which I just, like, that's drama on a whole nother level. And I was outside RTE Cork. I was looking for plastic sheeting. I couldn't find them. But yes, it was an eventful weekend. I got back yesterday jaded, and then I got up early this morning making videos and, well, sure, having the general crack. It's a bank holiday, do you know? So there's lots of you here. We better go in and say hello to some people. You're on multiple screens and I can't find you. But I will. I'll press some buttons and we'll figure it out together. Ah, yes. Bit of familiar music, lads. So who's here? There's an absolute truckload of you here. Hang on, we zoom up here, see if we catch everyone. Viper Strikers rambled in, good to see you. Super Typhon is here, welcome aboard. Robert J56, happy Monday. Hope all is well. Nightsap is here, says good evening Gauls, Hibernians, Germans, Romans and stuff. Romani, good to see you. Vacuum is here, good evening to you. Vince C rambles in. Willow, how much? Happy Monday. Baldric.
Hey, come on. You're going a bit mad there.
Sure, the plot is lost. Baldric, welcome in. Kozaki Friars in the house. Sean Dale, happy Monday. Old Veteran 965. How are you, Scott? Happy Monday to you. Monsieur All Safe. Welcome in. Good to see you. Paparazzi is here. He says, ready for another great day of flying and having fun. Nice. Dougal McTavish, the German. Happy Monday, Dougal. Dougal knows this neck of the woods that we're flying to tonight. He told me we're going to go inspecting the place. I wonder what it looks like in the sim. ZG Walker, happy Monday to you. Fierce Wolf is here, looking fierce and wolfy. And Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. It's good to see you, John. Welcome aboard. Captain Sick Bag is here. He says, happy new week, Murph, and fellow Fireflies. You're very welcome in. Sun Jammer is here. Good to see you. Canoe Head is Borat here. No, the AI lads, we've parked them until Friday. Jesus. Right. Do you know? Jamie Paradox, good to see you, Jamie. Great racing on Friday, my dude. Bell Bro is here. Hey, your friendages. What's this now? Weedy for some woman history. Right. I'm still sore from laughing on Friday night. I'm not going to lie with you. But yes, Dougal McTavish says you can only see 3 aircraft, hashtag whatever number. Uh-oh. Listen, it'll be fine. It'll be grand. We'll figure it out as we get there. Now, let me see. Mr. Zed Rider, happy Monday to you. Jan Race is here, subscribing 29 months with Prime. Thank you very, very much indeed, Jan Race. Great to see you. Captain Mewingtons rambles in. Good to see you. Tarnish Mossman is here. Welcome in. Hope all is well. Squawk Talk, good evening. Onboard Simulations, welcome in. Spitfire RAF 100. Happy Monday, man. You're looking well. Rambach Mord is here. Welcome aboard. Hemmingbird bursts in the door and she says, what animal has the best memory? A ram. Oh, wait, I get it. A ram. Aha, brilliant. Very good. Happy Monday, all. Hope you're keeping well and warm. You too, Hemmingbird. To Blaze, it's good to see you. Katie Patton is here.
Now we wish Wapscallion, so you dare to wade us.
That shouldn't be working. I had it turned off. In fact, how is that working? I don't know. I need to fix that. Lads, they're not to be working tonight. Jesus. But yes, where are we? We're catching up here. Muse Van is here. Asher, Jesus, how are you? Good to see you, Muse. Happy Monday. Muse, were you working today or did you get the day off, it being a bank holiday? Do you know what I mean? It's only Ireland that had a bank holiday today, wasn't it? Jamaumu, good to see you. Eagle Airways, Aaron, welcome aboard. We're catching up. Sterling, good day. Hope all is well. There's a few people watching us over in the land of YouTube. Look at this big Jesus. Hello to the friends on YouTube in stunning 4K. Randy Godwin is here. Good to see you, Randy. Who else is here? Jesus now. AV8, welcome aboard. If I forget anyone, lads, just start shouting loud, you know. Nutty Slack, welcome in. To everyone on YouTube, happy Monday. Hope you guys are all keeping brilliantly well. But now, yes, we're catching up. Stick Figure has subscribed for 17 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Hope all is well. Black Ice Gabe, we have a Black Ice Gabe. Happy Monday, guys. Don't tell him Pike. Indeed, indeed. Rookie Pilot, good to see you. Now, where are we at? Zybok Dog calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary, Zybok. I hope you're well, man. Now, wait, it's not Friday? White Leg, happy Monday to you, man. Galaxy Man had a busy weekend too. Where exactly? In Cork? Cork City? It's like, you know, said to the cab driver, Jesus, it's a lovely town hall. We're a city now, boy. Brilliant. Gotta love the old Corkwegians, do you know? Angry Lou, it's good to see you. Now, let me see. Toto, happy Monday. Welcome aboard. QC Frank is here. Bank holiday, everyone renewed their mortgage. Pretty much. Soaring AJ. AJH, man, happy Monday to you. This is going to be an interesting evening on stream. We hope so. Dakey Decimus is here. Welcome in. Goblin Zeus, good evening. Flipper Alloy is in the house. Welcome in, guys. Ace of Spades, here for 29 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. I hope you're well. Now, Irish Webskellion. Sunjammer, how do you do it? Anyway, yeah, they're all turned off. Anyway, I'm so glad Murph reads everything from his notes. Yes. It's like a teleprompter. I'm Ron Burgundy. I'll read everything that's on them. Do you know what I mean? But sure, listen. By the way, Gibbo, he was probably not watching this, but if what? That's my screen, right? Watching back the stream on Friday into Saturday, just, you know, there were funny things. My screen started going nuts. Shock and awe. Gaseous Maximus, hello. Wayland Jutani is here. Good to see you, my guy. WM Flight Sim, hello. Good old plastic sheeting. But Gabe, right, do you know, car correspondent. Are the subtitles with this stream? I've no idea what this gent is saying. Yes, there are subtitles. But they'd be under savage pressure trying to read out what I can see them what they're saying here when I start speaking. For instance, right, if I were to use a whole load of words and then read it backwards, It says, if I were to use a whole load of words and then read it backwards. Oh no, it's doing a good job. I'm just checking them out there now, look. It's doing a very good job. Anyway, Angry Lou, welcome in. Holy Zoinks, welcome aboard. Now, we're catching up. Crying Zonda, good evening. Rob, MCR, 36 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. God almighty, lads. We can feel the love. We'll all just sing songs now and it's all terribly romantic. Speaking of which, February 14th. Telling you now, lads, it's all ahead of us. Bossman Gaming is here. Good to see you. Hey up, Murph. Has your tummy recovered from laughing? It was ridiculous, wasn't it? It was gas, like. Sore. I pains all over. Asher, hello and be Jesus, says Energizer. The quintessential Irish greeting. Welcome aboard, man. Now, where are we at? Galaxy Man says, Murph, have you taken a look at Golden Age Simulation Steerman? I have, Galaxy Man. Yeah, we checked it out a couple of Wednesdays ago. I've messed around with my wheel settings so I'm faster now, says Jamie. Oh, Jesus. Jamie, when we do a race, try and see can you win in reverse, as in driving the car backwards. It's just a challenge for you, you know what I mean? I'm having to listen in tonight. I'm so sad I'm missing the fun, says Eamon. Well, Eamon, don't you worry. We'll try and send the laughter down the... Wait now, are you listening to us on a phone or on a computer? Because if it's on a phone now, do you know, I don't know what the reception would be like. If you get a spoon and hold it upright and then like hold your phone and grab a spoon and put it, that works seemingly, you know, if you're gullible enough. Whack-a-mole, it's good to see you. Now, let me see. I can't get a connection to the Southeast Asian server. Well, don't worry. If the servers are acting up, we'll use a different server. Lima Kilo Mike, good abend, my friend. Good evening. I hope you're well. Now, Hemmingbird says we had to go to work. You had to go to work. God almighty. But you're like, yeah, but like, I'm not too worried. You guys get a bank holiday later on in the year or in the month, don't you? I think you do. Muse fan says, I was off today. Did you get much done? Or was it like a pure wipeout day? I love days like that. A wipeout day. Do you know? James747, James, good to see you. Can't find the last word or world update Caribbean in my maps or in the content, Murphy and chat, and others that have that problem. Cybok, unsure of it. Just do a search for it. It should work. Wombat49 is here. Good to see you. Looking forward to Friday night. Wombat came up with it. He came up with an idea for an race. It's going to be great crack. Looking forward to it. F-14s, Top Gun. I'm going to wear my aviators and everything. Maybe that's all I'll wear. Kevin, good to see you. Holy Song says Pike from Dad's Army died today. You're joking. Dad's Army was brilliant. And what was the other one I used to watch? The Dirty Dozen. Do you ever watch them? Brilliant stuff. Dragon, good to see you, man. I actually really enjoyed Cork as my first place of landing in Ireland. The people were quite nice. Yes, Cork is great. I hope you told them you're from Tip. I'm not from... I live in Tip. I'm not from Tip. But anyway, Cyrix, welcome aboard. Hello. First time chatter. You're very welcome in. Now, let me see. Right. Hayden. Evening, old chap. Hayden, UK. Good evening, young sir. Right? Hello, old chap. Yes, young sir. Good to see you, Hayden. Hope all is well. Now, let me see. You might as well save your channel points for this Friday. I guarantee I'll clip another 16 times. It was ridiculous, right? Ding dong. Tarnish. Ding dong. Patrick is here. Sure have, Patrick. How are you? He says, good evening, Murph, and happy Monday. And you. Good evening from St. John's, Newfoundland. Home of Aquaman's donkey. Rad Baron, good to see you. Aquaman's donkey. And then Gibbo sent me a WhatsApp on Saturday of Aquaman on a donkey. It's like an inside joke. You had to be there, but like it's ridiculous. Brilliant. But yes, now Friday night was such a laugh. It was good, crack. When am I coming up to Dublin? I'm not sure, Aaron. Soon enough, I'd say. A couple of weeks. Muse are taking me out on a boat on Valentine's Day. We have quite the romance. Jesus. He's not taking you out in a lake or something, is he? Aaron Muse, come on out of that. A virtual gamer, good to see you. Your electric bill must be sky high. It used to be, but now I run the cable into my neighbours. That's not entirely untrue, but you're right. Not until Easter. Wait, what? Let me see. God almighty. I hope I pronounced this right. Is it Joytho? You're very welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Spoon with your phone is the pro tip. It is. Right, you know. Now, you're welcome. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome. This is brilliant. Not much going on for Valentine's Day for us. The 17th going all out it's your 45th anniversary, Scott. That's amazing. Muse fan didn't do a lot. I had my granny's 98th birthday party in the old folks home earlier on, then came home and did a bit of flying. 98, Muse, Jesus. You should do some bush flying at some point, Murphy. I will, Galaxy Man. I will. We're going to do bush flying in 3 weeks, I think. And then Hemmingbird sent a note confirming the whole donkey thing. Bri, welcome in. Hope all is well. Right, now, the Limbics, morning fireflies and chat. No work lurk today. It's a public holiday. See, us and the Kiwis, we go all the way back. We have the same bank holidays. Do you know? Well, sort of. Hope all is well. Now, let me see. 45th anniversary. That's incredible, lads, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Right, so the Stabba tonight, I'll jump over here now to my other camera. Turn my microphone. And, well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The FSReborn FSR500. Based, of course, on the Piper Meridian, or the M500. This thing is beautiful. One of my favourite aircraft in the sim. And, well, it flies very, very well indeed. So what we're going to get ourselves to do, we need to take off from this locatione because it's going to be a bit of a challenge, I would think. So I reset our camera, and I'm using a weather preset for sublime type of weather. Live weather is a little bit on the oof side. It won't allow us to see much scenery. And time of day, I have it set to 10:24 a.m. Right, so that's kind of the look of it there now. Closest plane to this, TBM. Yeah, TBM. Now, TBM will be quite the deal faster than this, but yeah, that'll be ideal. You're looking for a cruise speed somewhere between kind of 150, 170 knots, give or take, somewhere in that neck of the woods, right? So as we're saying in our flight plan, we're up near Bibrax, and we left Caesar here last week after his endeavours against the Belgae. And, well, things worked out quite well. And as, you know, the regions were slowly but surely, they were waking up to the smell of Roman coffee. The Romans are here to stay. Well, it was all going well until a bunch of lads over this side of the parish in Brittany just, my phone's not on silent. How unprofessional. Hang on, I'll turn my phone on silent. If you tap it 3 times, brilliant, right? I call it Dorothy. We're not in Kansas now. But anyway, over this neck of the woods, there was a whole load of messing going on. And, well, there's an interesting story here. We'll learn about it once we get airborne, and we'll be chatting a bit about it. What's pretty cool here is we're going into Paris. Well, sort of. We're south of Paris into Orly Airport, Lima Fox Papa Oscar. That's a huge airport, but it'd be nice to see what Paris has to offer. And then, of course, we're heading out to Le Mans. Now, I was in Le Mans years ago. I drove past it. I actually drove on a little bit of the circuit. Unbelievable. Huge. And then it's a nice jog out towards Quiberon. Now, Quiberon, I was out here, would you believe it, lads? On the road heading out, right? There's an old, I don't know what it used to be, but it was used as a prison. It's a horrifying story because, well, back in the Second World War, well, the Germans used it and they locked up the resistance and they did absolutely terrible things. But then I think they got their revenge on them and they locked them in it and did terrible things. But this region in particular, I wasn't aware of the importance and historical significance when it came to naval battles. And you have to remember, the Romans weren't naval people. You know what I mean? They fought on land. That was their thing. They weren't big into naval battles at all. They did have navies, but not in the kind of modern context. They weren't like an autonomous force. It wasn't like I'm in the Roman Navy or I'm in the Roman Army. The Navy were there to move the Roman army around the place. The odd time they'd put them into blockade ports, mainly with transportation, fend off a couple of pirates, that sort of thing. So they didn't do a whole lot in terms of like naval invasions. But that's all about to change now because, well, what we're going to witness in the annals of history, well, this was a massive naval battle, right? And of course, there were naval battles kind of before and after this, and even the one at Quiberon, this isn't the biggest one. It's not even that terribly famous. But what's interesting about it is it all kind of points back to Caesar. Kind of, he's flexing here completely. He is very much a land war general, genius, strategist, whatever we want to call it. But well able to wage war by sea as well. So I'm looking forward to this, right? So we're going to be taking off here, grass runways, runway 35 is just behind us. We're going to be departing out of 35, left turn and heading down towards Paris, right? That's the plan anyway. And sure, we'll see what happens when we do it, right? Now, let me see. Just stared at the navals. Napoleon learned a lot from the Roman Navy. They did. A naval battle in the Channel. Who'd have thunk it? Right? Absolutely mad stuff. So with that is our introduction, and well, we're going to see what the crack is now once we get airborne, all right? Because I've tons of notes, but sure, we'll ramble on as we're flying. How's that? So into the aircraft. We're not going to carry passengers on this today, even though it's all simulated. You can carry passengers, and they'll be passengers. I want drink and food and fix me pillows. But alas, we're not going to go with that today. So it's just ourselves. So why is there... That's interesting. Oh no, they're just seating positions. Okay, so fuel on board. Let me see. We got 244 in each tank. Lots of fuel. Estimated range, some 767 nautical miles. That's about double of what we need to do. So we're going to close the cabin door. Now the GPU is there. We're going to activate this. We'll hear that powering up. Jump inside. So GPU is running. So once we hop into the cockpit, things start turning on because, well, we're on GPU power, which is great. Absolutely great. So we can turn on the battery if we wish, but you can pretty much get a lot of the systems up and running while we're waiting. So quick check down here. Fuel shut-off is in and guarded. Trims are set to neutral. Engine is minimum. Condition lever is idle. Have a quick look here. Bleed air off. Parking brake set to on. Landing gear set to down. Flaps are neutral. Environmental systems are turned off, and as is our ECS cabin. Right, okay, sweet. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the battery. Battery's coming alive. The lovely Caharia. Good evening. Hope all is well, Caharia. Two Cats, I don't think that stuff was working. And if it is, it shouldn't be. Good evening, Two Cats. Hope all is well. Bad Dog is here. It's good to see you, man. How are you? Okay, so battery's on, generator put it on, alternator put it on. Moving over here to the right hand side, we're going to go ahead and get our nav light turned on. And our fuel pumps go to auto. And we have a manual or automatic
Good
start.
evening, folks. I just got back from taking my Aquaman donkey for its mutt. I had to replace 2 hoofs and 1 ear blinker.
Thank you, Two Cats. Very kind of you. Right, okay, so quick check down here. Let me see. Fuel goes in. Open the throttle a small little bit. And we'll see what the devil does next. So ignition goes to auto. And we're going to push the starter. Are we? Ooh, careful, Murphy. You nearly gave yourself a hot start. Did you see what it nearly did? Right, don't put your fuel up. Start the engine. And once we get sufficient rotation on the NG, we shall introduce some fuel. That could have been hilarious, lads. The whole thing could have been over before it began. Right, there is about 16. Go ahead, power in. Monitor our system. ITT for a hot start. NG for a hung start. We're looking good so far. Okay, ITT has peaked. NG is rising. Once it's over 50%. Good start in the engine. Generator's kicked in. Close the shield. Alternator is now running. What else do we need to do here now? So we're going to put on our pulse lights. Heater heat can come on. Strobes can come on. Ignition goes to... What does the ignition go to? Auto. Auto should be okay. We'll leave it on auto for the moment. Yeah, that sounds like a cunning plan. Right, next up is going to be avionics. Zybok got sorted. Good man. Good man. Sounds like my first marriage over before it began. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so avionics coming online. We'll continue on what we're doing. So we're going to turn on the bleed air system. Beautiful. Now again, this aircraft, everything's modelled in terms of all the systems. The electrical systems, pneumatics, pressurization, the environmental. The whole shebang is modelled here. This thing will keep you on your toes. Alright, we're looking good here. So... rudder trim needs to be adjusted. We're going to bring that over to the right. About 3-ish will do. And our takeoff trim, bring this guy forward until it says takeoff or TO. So our trims are now set. 1 notch of flaps for takeoff. And we'll spend a bit of time in here with our avionics because we want to put in some of our flight plan. So we'll put in our origin and then our first destination. All right. So let's have a look here now. So if I do this and then that with this and then that. Right. So we can use the keyboard. Fierce handy. So it's Lima Fox Alpha Fox.
I put the car in swinger, baby.
Oh my, something big has happened. Go ahead and enter that. Enter. Eagle Airways, you absolute mad divil, you. 10 gifted tier 1 subs. Did you see what he did? He puts the car in swinger, baby. Right? Our new sound effects and everything. I've been so busy, you know, stuff. Thank you very, very much indeed, Aaron. Absolute nuts. New sub alerts, yeah. Jesus, lads. Yeah. You wouldn't know what he'd be doing next. Never expect you'll know what Murphy will do next. Later that day, Murphy changes sounds again. Thank you very, very much indeed, guy. Absolute incredible support. 10 subs even. Jesus. Right, okay, so that's the first one. Now we can put in the runway for departure. We said we were going to blast off here from runway 35, is it? Runway 35. 35, enter. Thank you. Now, en route or just destination? I'm just going to put in a destination for this one. So we're going to put in LFPO, right? So this is already on, so it's LFPO, Lima Fox Papa Oscar. It's Paris Orly. We're going to enter that. Do we know the runway? We should do. So the runway of choice when we get down to Orly, it's going to be on runway 20. Runway 20. There you go. And that's us. Flight plan is in. And that's how we're going to look. It's not terribly far for the first jaunt of the flight, but we should be grand, right? We should be grand. Guys, if you did get a gifted sub by the incredibly kind Eagle Airways, do be sure to give him a huge thank you and call him a ledge, because he is a ledge. But yes, now flight director can be activated. And what else do we need to do here? Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Menu. Clear. Flight plan. Uh-oh. How did that happen? I'm after pressing a button and I don't know what it was. Don't panic. How do we fix this now? Ah, turn that off. Clear. Menu. Flight plan. Okay, how do I get this back onto full screen mode? There's like a glitch. Hi. You want to wipe for your glasses? Glasses wipe? There you are. Does anyone know what I'm actually doing? I broke it, yeah. How do we fix this, lads? I've never seen this happen before. Restart avionics? Shouldn't be. Do you see what happened? We saw what happened, didn't we? Map settings. Yes, go in there. Maybe there's something I did. Or done. North up. Pull all the fuses. Yeah, but that doesn't seem right, does it? We could kill the avionics, but I don't think that's going to fix it. Wait. We could be lucky. I could have used the backup display. Brilliant! Right, we're alive. All is well in the realm. Why would you need avionics, right? I had it 5 minutes. And yet, I know, once again we see Murph getting lost in the jungle of buttons. It's fine, we fixed it, lads. Right, ECS cabin comfort. Let's put it to normal. Normal comfort, lads. Now, what was I doing? Right, flight director has been set. Initial altitude. Up there, you devil, now. We're going to aim for about 4,000 feet, lads. 4,000 feet. Go ahead and lock that in there. Ignition says on. Well, it's on auto. Let's leave that alone until it starts shouting at us. Right, the rest is looking kind of good, isn't it? Transponder. We're on VFR. Altitude mode can go in. All is looking good. And I think we're okay. We're okay. So, park and brake coming off. Bit of rollage. Rudder is already set. I have my rudder trim in there. Oh wait, it's like it's at 3. Oh, look at that, Murphy. You can't go driving because you have your GPU and stuff on. You've passed the test, lads. Brilliant. Rumor has it Murph needs 7 TV remotes. Listen, it's all grand, right? Totally fine. Nothing to worry about. I've got this, right? You need worry not. Where am I going? This way. How are we getting there? Drive. Yes. So it's actually over this way, so we'll just go on the grass, lads. How's that?
Hello there.
Scott, thank you for that. Don't allow them. So, because I have that Tangier thing is turned off. So lads, don't, like, if you try and redeem it, you'll end up spending your channel points and...
Carpe diem, Murph.
Good evening. Yeah, chances are it'll fail. And yeah, it means your alert won't work and you lose the points. So, if you want to hold off on that one there, friends, we'll turn it back on for Friday, don't worry. Okay, so grass runway, landing lights, and get ourselves lined up here. This is a challenging little airstrip. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. D Jing, it's very good to see you. Too many buttons for Murphy. Yes. Right, easy does it. So we have some flaps set. Runway heading is what we want to do, so we're going to put heading mode on. I'm going to turn on multiplayer and let's see what happens for the crack. I mean, this could be great, lads. It could be great. Just be careful you don't get hateful people raiding in, as Ali mentioned. Ali? Is Ali here? Any sort of hateful raiders now, they'll be told in the most proudest and thickest Dublin, come Kerry, come Tipperary accent to shag off. Right, yes, multiplayer loading in. Brilliant! Okay, are we ready, friends? Let's do the thing with the yoke with the thing. And the yoke. So, power coming in. Take off power set.
Hello there.
Off the brakes. We're rolling. What's the old temperature? Fly faster. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Speed alive. There's 40. Come on, Betsy. There's 60. There's 80. We got light now. Yup, see Daisy. Yup, you devil you. Positive rate of climb. We're indicating on the climb. Gear up. Tapping her toe brakes. She's a little bit bouncy. Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. Bit of trimmage. Easy. Man, this thing is a champ for climbing, isn't it? Okay, so let me see. Vertical speed or flight level change? Flight level change. Bring the speed down to about 120. Autopilot activated. Heading mode on. And we're in flight level change. So we'll go to about 120. Bringing the speed back. And we're looking good. Quick check after takeoff. We're alive. Reset our rudder trim. Everything up here looks good. Get rid of the taxi lights. Put our pulse lights on. I think we're okay. P.S. Morandi. Good to see you, man. Hello there. Hope all is well. Alison Johnson is here. Hello, Alison. Happy Monday. Hope all is well. Right. We're going to do a left turn. We're currently on a heading of 350. We're going to go left here, lads. Are we ready? Go left. We'll actually just go west. Over to 270 degrees. Something like that. We're looking good. We're climbing well. Keeping an eye on our power and torque settings. Just passing 3,000 feet. Jesus, there's a turn and a half. So what we're going to do now, friends, well, if you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're here for the sheer crack of it, because it's Monday, well, you press number 3. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2000 Zulu time, right here. Texas One Flyboy, thank you very much indeed, man. 21 months, yup! All right. We're looking all right. Matey says, do you have a Firefly livery for the Embraer 170? Not yet. We don't. It'd be nice to get, though. It'd surely be nice to get. Right, lads, we're going to do a course correction.
Yeah, baby.
Jesus, what was that? That scared the crap out of me. Hummingbird just started a hype train. Holy moly, she gifted 5 tier 1s. No, she didn't. She gifted 6 tier 1 subs. That must have been awkward. Thank you very much. Because 5 is easy. 6, you actually have to press buttons. Hummingbird, thank you very, very much indeed. Did you just see what she did, lads? Jesus. Thank you very, very much indeed. God almighty. You absolute legend is Hummingbird. Right, quickly. Now, Murph, don't get too distracted by the distractions. We need to turn left. So we're going to change our heading and we're going to head 210 degrees. Actually, we might have to head a bit more. We'll head over to 200 degrees and we're going to arm nav mode.
Yeah, baby.
Jesus. Up the yard. Texas One Flyboy, thank you for the bits. 100 bits. And an old veteran 965 has gifted 5 gifted tier 1 subs. 5 of them. Lads, if you've just gotten a gifted sub, be it from Hummingbird or indeed old veteran 965.
Sometimes a man's got to do
be sure to say
what
thanks.
a man does.
Thank you very, very much indeed, guys. Really do appreciate it. You're too kind. I mean, honest to God. Do you know? Honest to God. But look at this. Jesus. We got a good few people with us here. Look at this. Just look at that, though. Isn't it beautiful? The airplane is only stunning. So we've hit nav mode. That's going to arm it. So you can see here on our PFD, we can see GPS. It's currently white, but that will turn green once it captures. So our autopilot is on. Yaw dampener engaged. We're holding at 4,000 feet. Distance to runway 20 down at Paris Orly is 64 nautical miles. Me traffic gadget is going on. Look at the state of that. Look. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. Thank you very, very much. Lads, the support is absolutely nuts. Level 4. Jesus. Right. Let us bring ourselves up to speed. So in 57 BC, as Julius Caesar's influence in Gaul solidified, he dispatched his protégé Publius Crassus. He was to engage with the coastal tribes of Armorica, including the Veneti. Initially, the Veneti's response to Roman diplomacy seemed amicable, but tension simmered beneath the surface. Caesar's portrayal of the Gallic tribe's submission in his Bellum Gallicum, the Gallic Wars, likely masked a more complex political landscape. One where alliances, where tenuous and resistance to Roman expansion was growing, particularly in the context of Caesar's broader ambitions. such as the planned, but as we'll see later, aborted invasion of Britain in 56 BC. In 56 BC, the capture of Roman commissaries by the Veneti marked the ignition of a wider revolt among the coastal Gaulish tribes. The unity of these tribes, bound by oath to act in concert, posed a significant challenge to Caesar. Reports from Roman scouts and allies painted a picture of a formidable confederation, ready to offend their autonomy against Roman encroachment. As Caesar received word of the escalating situation, he mobilized a naval force, drawing resources from pacified tribes and setting the stage for a confrontation that would test the Romans' naval capabilities against the Veneti's mastery of the sea. You see, friends, in the annals of history, as Julius Caesar conveyed his triumphant reports to the Senate, proclaiming Gaul's complete pacification, the reality painted a less tidy picture. The Veneti, a maritime tribe hailing from the Brittany region, decided to seize opportunity to resist Roman domination. Their strategic advantage was clear. They had some forts perched on the narrow spits jutting into the English Channel, nearly impervious to land attacks and connected to endless supplies via the sea. They were strongly influenced by Britain. For Caesar to quell this rebellion, a naval force would be imperative. Yet, as history has shown, the Romans were never renowned seafarers. In the turbulent waters of the Atlantic, the Romans faced one of their most formidable adversaries. On more than one occasion, not only the campaign, but Caesar's own life hung in the balance. Julius Caesar described the Veneti ships as being much larger and more suitable for the open sea than that of the Roman warships, and that was quoted out of the third book of the Conquest of Gaul. According to archaeological evidence and modern reconstructions, the Veneti ships were indeed larger than the Roman warships. The Veneti ships were made of oak and measured between 20 and 40 metres in length, with a beam width of around 6 metres. They were designed for navigating the Atlantic Ocean and had a shallow draft, allowing them to sail in much more shallow waters. The ships were propelled by both oars and sail, and that came from the Oxford Handbook of Maritime Archaeology. However, the bigger the ship, the less the oars, right? Muse fan, this is actually very interesting. You're learning all this, right? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. In contrast, the Roman warships used during the Gallic Wars were primarily triremes. That's how you pronounce it, triremes, which were around 37 metres in length, 6 metres wide, with 3 banks of oars. They were effective in the Mediterranean Sea, but they were less suitable for the rough Atlantic waters. During the battle itself, the Veneti ships were able to take advantage of their size and manoeuvrability, using their tall masts and large sails to outpace and manoeuvre Roman vessels. The Veneti were ultimately, we'll get to that, I'm reading ahead, but we'll get to it now in a second. Murphy, go back to that bit. Now wait and you hear this, right? So the first engagement between the Romans and these lads, because the Romans said, right, that's it, we're going out to beat them. Well, the Romans got their arse handed to them completely. The Veneti had superior ships, right? And just to give you an idea, lads, right? So the Romans would have used this sort of stuff. Where is it now? A trireme or trireme. The Romans would have used this sort of stuff, right? And how this kind of crack worked. Did the Jesus? Cornwolf, thank you very much indeed. How the Romans managed to kind of make all this work, well, they'd use a giant hook on the base of like a plank. Think of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? They had a name for it. It was called a corvus, but it was basically like a giant bridge that would drop from the Roman ship with a giant hook in it to stick into the enemy ship, rendering they couldn't move it. And then the Romans would just send their foot soldiers, go on now, legions, and go over and, you know, knock the crap out of the sailors, because like they were sailors, they didn't have a chance. The problem when they came up against the Veneti was the size of their ships and their capabilities of moving and outmaneuvering the Romans. So the first time they actually had battle, well, the Romans lost. Caesar actually made note of this. They lost a battle, and this was not something that you would want publicized at all. It drove the Senate mad. I mean, you just couldn't publicly announced that Romans had suffered a loss. But Caesar did. He said, yeah, they pushed us back. We couldn't beat them that time round. So after an entire summer of fruitless pursuits and losses to the robust oak constructs of the Veneti, Caesar identified a chink in his foe's armour, right? So the Veneti ships, and I got some great information here, would you believe it, right? From the US Naval Institute's website. There's a ton of information here. But how they built their ships, there were these giant oak frames, right? And massive sails. They were quite wide, and they were just much taller, much wider, and much kind of just generally bigger than what the Romans could throw at them, right? Hammer nails, thank you very much indeed. A gangplank, yeah, correct. 14 months, man. Nuts. So the Romans were kind of in trouble when this was all happening. Because, well, the Veneti ships they were so big. However, Caesar found a chink in their armour. The Veneti ship, these big ones, lacked any oars, relying solely on sails for manoeuvrability. And capitalising on this weakness towards the end of the year, Caesar assembled an entire fleet, some 200 ships amassed. And he told them to assault the primary Veneti stronghold. So, the Veneti said, sure, here come the Romans, all 200 of them. Well, they couldn't resist the opportunity to level them out of it. So, the Veneti sailed out in force. However, the Romans, well prepared and abandoning their previous unsuccessful tactics of ramming and trying to board them, well, they employed hooks to dismantle the sails of the Veneti vessels. This, combined with a fortunate lack of strong winds, rendered the Veneti ships helpless. They were sitting ducks. They couldn't use their sails. The Romans pulled them down. In ship-to-ship combat, arduous though it was, the outcome was no longer in doubt. The entire Veneti navy lay in ruins, and the tribal leaders on land, deprived of their vital supply line, had to yield to Roman authority. With this victory, Caesar extended his dominion to almost the entire north coast of Gaul. However, his ambition didn't stop at the water's edge. Across the channel lay the wondrous and mysterious land of Britannia, a target Caesar resolved to invade in the following year. His motivations were twofold: to cut off aid flowing in from the island to the rebellious Belgae and the Veneti, and also to achieve a substantial political triumph. Rumours of Britannia's riches, including one of Caesar's favourites, pearls, furthered and fueled his determination. Imagine the headlines: Caesar conquers the ends of the earth. Has a nice ring to it. Yet, before venturing to the ends of the earth, Caesar faced a less romantic but arguably equally significant mission. The Roman populace admired him not only for his impending British invasion, but also for leading a Roman army. Trouble was brewing back in Germany. In 55 BC, Germanic tribes began crossing the Rhine River, wreaking havoc and often encouraged by local Gauls who aimed to incite trouble for Rome. Caesar was compelled to postpone his British expedition to secure the eastern border. Next week, we're going to be heading to the River Rhine. And, well, Caesar's going to be fighting all sorts of stuff over that neck of the woods. But we'll look at the whole setup over here near Quiberon and the battle, right? So, recognising that the obliteration of the enemy fleet was the only last solution, Caesar ordered the construction of these ships. However, his galleys faced a considerable disadvantage compared to the sturdier Veneti vessels. The thickness of the ships made them resistant to ramming, while their greater height allowed them to rain projectiles down upon the Romans and command the wooden turrets added to Caesar's bulwarks. The Veneti exhibited remarkable seamanship under the sail, making boarding an impossible feat. These factors, along with the intimate knowledge of the coast and the tides, placed the Romans at a distinct advantage. Now, you might be saying, did Caesar go to sea himself? Well, Caesar placed his trust in this guy called Decimus Junius Brutus, a name we'll come to learn a lot later on. He was his legate. To command the Roman fleet, and in a pivotal battle, Brutus successfully obliterated the Gallic fleet in Quiberon Bay, with Caesar himself observing this from the shore. They employed their long bill hooks. The Romans targeted the enemy's halyards as they sped and effectively dropped the immense mainsails of the Veneti ships to the decks, crippling the vessels and allowed them to board. This neck of the woods that we're heading to, right, Quiberon, which is all the way out here, out in the Normandy region, right, as we're on our way to Paris. But this neck of the woods here, right, this area, lads, famous area, right? Thank you for following. Who's this? The new Wash Ketchum. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome aboard. Where is this now? B. Carlo, what happened to you? Hang on, I'm after missing stuff because B. Carlo was saying stuff and I was like, I'm reading me notes, lads. I can't multitask. Jesus, B. Carlo, are you alright, man? I just see your comment now, dude. You're a lot better now. Thanks, everyone. Hopefully be able to fly with y'all next week. Hope you're doing okay, mate. Hang on in there. Jeez. Yeah, Jesus. Weather. I'm using I'm using a preset weather at the moment. Preset weather. Carthage must be destroyed. This is called Nebo. Indeed. Brutus. All the Canadians here over a certain age just said, Julie, don't go. Yeah. 37 on the PC foreign console. Thank you, Super Tie. Thank you very much. So look, this neck of the woods, lads, right? I'll tell you a little bit about this, right? So this was known as the Battle of Morbihan, right? And that's where, you know, in 56 BC, the battle between the Romans, led by Decimus Junius Brutus, and of course the local Veneti tribe. Now, Caesar being Caesar, he actually had all the tribe leaders beheaded. All of them. Like, it's all well saying, and well, it is all well, Caesar was this, you know, incredible general who absolutely, you know, took full control over Gaul. But, like, he set such an example. He beheaded, like, all the tribal leaders. Nuts. But anyway, the Battle of Quiberon Bay. The Battle of Quiberon Bay on the 20th of November, 1759, right? Well, it was one of Britain's greatest naval victories over the French. The British Admiral Sir Edward Hawke, with 23 ships of the line, caught up with a French fleet with 21 ships of the line under Marshal de Conflans, seeking to embark an army at Quiberon for landings in Scotland. After hard fighting, most of the French fleet were sunk, captured, or forced aground. The battle was a turning point in the 7 Years' War, which foiled a planned invasion of Britain and broke the power of the French Navy for a generation. Not only that, in June 1795, the bay was the scene of an invasion. Counter-revolutionary troops in support of the Veneti revolt. The invasion aimed to raise the whole of Western France in the revolt, bringing an end to the French Revolution and restore the French monarchy. The landing was finally repulsed on the 21st of July, dealing a disastrous blow to the royalist cause. Not only that, Operation Chastity. Operation Chastity was a World War II plan by the Allies to seize Quiberon, enabling the construction of an artificial harbour to support Operation Overlord and the liberation of France. The artificial harbour was not developed, as the capture of German-held areas that could threaten the port was not completed. By the end of August 1944, US forces had captured all of Brittany except for the critical areas, preventing the further development of operations. And following the capture of Antwerp and its port facilities in September 44, Operation Chastity was officially cancelled. So this neck of the woods, it's so important. And more important than that, I'll have you know, right? Wait till you hear this, lads. Dougal MacTavish knows this area because Dougal sailed his boat over this neck of the woods, I'll have you know. Right? So even more important than that, our very own Dougal knows this neck of the woods. But isn't it mad, right? This one little area. It's the scene of so much significance down through the ages. It's absolutely incredible. And Quiberon, like, I've been there. Like, we drove out and we checked it out, and there's beaches left and right. We were in this beach kind of just here. It looks an awful lot better than that now. Oh no, hang on, it was up here, look. Yes, that's the one. We're in a small little beach there. And there's a marina. It's beautiful. It's really, really nice. If you get the weather, it's really, really nice. But if you have a look at the whole neck of the woods, it was around this neck of the woods, the battle with the Romans. And divers actually found stuff in the late 70s, I think. Bits and bobs from the battle. Keen Lafford is here. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. How are you? A2 Brutus. Called Nebo, yes. Wait, Caesar was involved in the French Revolution? Well, technically, kind of nearly, yeah. And the reason why I'm saying that, because sure, Napoleon studied all of Caesar's stuff. Do you know what I mean? Right, yes, Dougal, good call. We're going to descend here, lads. We've just approached our first stop of the night. This is exciting. And we shall listen. It'd almost be a bit rude not to buzz Paris. Autopilot off. Let's ramble over to Paris. We'll ramble this way. Keep the speed up here as well. I drove in Paris. It's friggin' nuts and it's huge. I drove down the Champs-Elysees. You also had Operation Chariot, the Saint-Nazaire raid. The greatest raid of all, Sunjammer, would you believe? When British commandos stormed the dry dock. Right, so we're going to ramble in because like it's a bit rude to come all the way to Paris and not fly over it. Do you know what I mean? Paris is a fascinating and beautiful city. It's friggin' huge. Massive. Watch out for the hay bales. Hay bales? Hey, Shoot the Bandit, good to see you. Filthy, good evening, good to see you, man. But yeah, it's fascinating when you think about it. Do you know what I mean? Like this one little area out in Normandy. Do you know what I mean? In Brittany. What's your airspeed, Murph? Okay, so we're going to head out towards Paris itself, and then we'll tip back down to Orly. Then we're heading out toward Le Mans. Fly through the Arc de Triomphe. We should try. Well, we could try, I suppose. I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen? Do you know? Didn't Orbex do like a landmarks kind of thing for Paris? Paris was my first holiday abroad. Nice. There's a thing in the Bremen Bar. Keen, I love when there's a thing in the Bremen Bar. Let me see. So basically, he says it's Aquaman's donkey into an AI generator gadget. That AI needs, like, I don't know, supports. Oh dear. I love that Scott just said fail. Brilliant. Now let's see. La Défense, Arc de Triomphe, Eiffel Tower to pass under. Indeed. The donkey needs a scuba tank. Yes. See, it's not even real looking. So we're approaching Paris. The photogrammetry here is not the best, but once you kind of get up close to it, it's pretty good, right? So we'll ramble in here. Sunjammer says, by the way, my Uncle Jack was in the naval part of that operation. What? Hammernail says, I've been to the Eiffel Tower twice. Once in Las Vegas and the other one in Epcot. Really? Let's ramble in here and have a look. Yeah, they're not working, Viper. You weren't listening. They won't redeem. Okay, so the buildings are starting to load up here now. Wow, look at this. This is very... Well, it looks kind of... It looks dreadful until it loads up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Viper, they're only available on Friday. Like, it's grand once you get very close, but like when you're far away, it's like, ugh. Train station. What building is that now? It's some cathedral, no doubt. Jeez, it looks lovely. Right, okay, so we should be kind of very close to Notre Dame. There's the Louvre. Oh, look at this. This is quite nice. Look at this. The absolute state of this. There's the Louvre over there, look. Notre Dame is down there. This is stunning. Here's the Champs-Élysées. There's the Arc de Triomphe. And over here then we have the Eiffel Tower. There's no way we're going to get underneath the Arc. We might though, but I don't think we would. This is stunning. Last time I flew in Paris, we were doing the we're doing one of the rail ones. The white church is the the Sacre Coeur, is it? This is beautiful. Orient Express, that's the one, Viper. This is nice. Do you remember we did the Orient Express? That was good crack, wasn't it? Where was it now? Oh, it was this one. Like, I mean, it'd be a bit rude not to. Look at this big Egypt. Yeah, baby.
Get a load of this guy.
Very historically correct. You know, I mean, that's what we do. Caesar came to Paris and he flew under the Eiffel Tower. That's precisely what he did. We're only reenacting history, like. Do you know what I mean? Right, heading out to Orly Airport. I have to say, no one actually made a balls of that. You've all done very well. You've all made it. You flew under the Eiffel Tower, lads. Brilliant. Wait, did Muse fan find some of that wood polish? Did I see that? Muse, did you find? Did you buy some? Brilliant. Now, airspeed. Is this the Beechcraft Bonanza? No, this is the FSReborn FSR500, based on the Piper Meridian. a PA-46, and then later in life the M500. Stunning! 'Tis absolutely stunning. Right, she's given out to us about the airspeed, lads. Nothing we can do here. We'll just try and bleed off the speed a little bit and see what happens. So we're heading out for our first landing of the night. And then it's down to Le Mans. Maxwell Walter, 1973. Thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome in, man. Muse fan got them in super value and RD. I tell you, Muse. Not to be said about super value. Super value values you. Now, runway is 20. You know, or 20. So let the speed come down. Check gear. Yes, we'll check our gear. So let's speed come down a smidgen.
Check gear.
Landing lights are on. You didn't buy them. That's not what I heard. Huh? I saw you on OnlyFans that night, Muse. We knew what you were up to. Right. Where we go? Oh, yeah. Runway 20. Oh, shit, the lads are there, look. Brilliant.
Check gear.
Yes, we'll check the gear. Gear coming down. Might have to switch to the 310. Your Comanche is struggling. No worries. 310 also great. By the way, lads, another review. It's now live on the channel. That of the Warrior. And, well, I'm going to move the schedule. They're now all going to be releasing on Saturdays rather than Sundays. So the next review is going to be on Saturday. I thought I set my OnlyFans link to private. You did, but then Gibbo made it public. Right, this is going to be kind of sporty. I can't remember who owns this airport. Is it Latin VF4? It's a custom scenery I have here anyway, but sure, we'll see. This looks like runway 20, but sure, we'll find out now in a second. Jeez, we're very high. Another notch of flaps there, please. Easy now, Jemima. Flaps full. In the Roman army, Murphius' job would be to read everything in the manuscripts. Very high and not even doing sippage. Wait, I got sippage? Who hit me with a sippage? Hang on now. Easy. Easy. Gently does it. Speed is good. Watch the flare. Easy. Hold the nose a little bit. Let that speed bleed off. There's our touchdown markers right there. And just wait for the touchdown. Touchdown, 83 feet. We'll take every bit of it. Into beta. Beautiful. 50 knots. Bring the flaps in. Welcome to Paris Orly. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right, we'll do an exit here on the right. Our first stop of the night. We're doing alright, lads. 9:15. Someone jumped on the Eiffel Tower with personal constructed wings at the beginning of the 20th century. He died. Jesus. I was going to say, he won't do it again. Highness can be fixed by droppage. I like that, Pacelli. Brilliant. Welcome to Paris Orly. Okay, we'll spin around here, back taxi, get ourselves lined up for another departure. We're heading to Le Mans now. I'm unsure, a bit of the racetrack I think is actually modelled in the scenery that I have. I think it is. But sure, we'll see how we go. Look at that F-35 look. Stunning. Got a TBM with us. Beautiful. Ah, me cushions are all in a hoop, look. Ah, Jesus, me cushions are on the floor and everything. Just as well we don't have passengers. What goes up must come down, indeed. Do you know what goes up that never goes down? Said the bishop. Said she to the bishop, yes. He was very serious about its invention. I'd say he was Goblin Zeus up until the point when he realised, oh bother, oh dear, oh God. Do you know, inflation, kinda, Steve, but that sometimes comes down. One's age, says Hemmingbird. She is correct. Or technically helium. I mean, when you think about it, helium just doesn't come down at all. Do you know what I mean? If you had passengers, there would be barf bags all over the place. Indeed. Now, we're back taxiing here to runway... Well, we're not back taxiing. We're taxiing on Whiskey 1. Back to runway 20. Oh, look at that TBM. Or TBM, do you hear me? A Pilatus PC-12. There's still no Irish Air Corps livery done for them. Raging. It's 2024. It doesn't have to be a she or a bishop. Well said, Keane. If anyone asks me, I'm a swan. Let's not have this discussion. It's discussions like this that gets me into all sorts of trouble, so I shall refer from my previous statements. There are 3 constants in the universe: life, death, and Murphy reading everything. Ah, balls. That was a good one, Viper. We'll give you that one. Ooh! Okay, let's ramble this way. Yes, yes, yes. Wayland Yutani's away. You take care of my dude. Hey, we got a Spitfire with us. Nice. Easy does it now. Easy does it. This is awesome. Look at the amount of people flying with us. This is brilliant. The other constant is the DFS sale. Back to work tomorrow, Murph. No, I'm off tomorrow. Oh, I'm off tomorrow. Brilliant. I've been contemplating doing this gig full time. It wouldn't work. Like, it really wouldn't work. I'd love if it did, but I don't think it would. I'd have to live on like bread and water and like, you know. Look at the livery on your man's plane, look. Madness. Madness, I say. Right, lads, when you're ready, to infinity. Orly is easy to get. It is. It looks like the Raphael, yeah. Don't forget, lads, if you're on YouTube, do be sure to hit the little button that says... No, I pressed the wrong button! I didn't actually mean to press that button. No, press the button that does this. I can't believe I... Brilliant. Don't press the button that goes... Wah, wah, wah. Press the button that does that. I heard Vegas might not be happening. The venue's shutting down or something. Oh, it's happening, don't worry. It's just not happening in the Tropicana.
Surely you can't be serious.
Oh, I'm serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Oh, what an epic fail that I am. That's why I can't do this full time. I'd break it. Right. 1 notch of flaps for takeoff. We're going to be climbing up to 4,000 feet. Runway heading. Power coming in. Takeoff power set. Speed alive. We're rolling. Man, look at the climb from that F-35.
Dougal, have you been drinking?
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
90 knots. Yep, see Daisy. Positive rate of climb. We're indicating the climb. Gear up. Tap of the toe brakes. Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. Yep, you devil. Oh wait, Jesus, I never put in my next destination. I agree, old veteran. Yes, that's pretty much the way I need to do it. Okay, so let me see. Let's go flight level change and heading mode and autopilot on. So while the plane is doing that now, we need to put in a new destination. Flight plan. Menu. Delete. Enter. New flight plan. LFPO. Enter. And our destination is going to be LFRM. Enter. Sweet. Okay, we can arm nav mode. Should actually capture straight away. Straight onto GPS. Look at that. Nice. Climbing here like an absolute boss. I need to figure out how to use Navigraph now. Oh, Navigraph is brilliant. Sir Gosh, good to see you. Is this aircraft that simulates passenger hunger? It is. It's brilliant. Have I been drinking, Murph? Not nearly enough. Just over 300 miles to Quito on my flight from Mexico City. Hammernail says, Murph, the Tropicana Las Vegas, originally opened in 1957, will close its doors for good on April 2nd. It's mad, isn't it? Okay, what's your speed? So we're heading down to Le Mans. Ton of people over there. Look at this. Well, you're actually on the right flight plan. I'm on a slightly different one. Well, we're on the same one. I'm just slightly right of you. That's kind of cool. We can watch you down there, look. I saw a Scorpio there. Good to see you, Scorpio. What's your airspeed, Murph? The sounds of this plane are so good. Oh my god. Hear that rattling and shaking? We got a plane that can feed packs and no Annalisa. Le Mans. Yes, Jamie, that's where we're headed. Rental power as usual. Jeez, we're doing 190 all the same. Ah. Shh, shh, shh. It's grand, Nuala. We'll go out here so she can't give out to us. Look at the state of that. Isn't that gorgeous, lads? It's a beautiful airplane, this. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, we're still flying. We'll do another count, shall we? So, Xbox users press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're still here wondering, what is it actually all about? I don't know. But do be sure to press number 3. All right. It's ticking over kind of nicely. As we're flying, out my hand, we're flying along. Oh wait, does this screen still work? It does. Look, we can see all the stuff. So keen effort reports, 33 in the PC, 2 on console, 198 passengers plus a Murph, and only 91 days to the Eurovision. Lots of Eurovision news next weekend. Tell us more, Keen. What's happening next weekend, man? Where did you get that HUD you're using? Which one, Angry Lou? So if it's... Well, I can't see... This one? So if it's that one you're looking at... Look at me with the button there, look. You big agent Murphy. I'd one job. If it's that one there, that's powered by Parallel 42's Flow. And it is a custom-made gauge created by Rambog Mord, who's an absolute legend. And it's all for free. Parallel 42's flow you need to buy, but that's a freeware widget. They're called a widget, and it's excellent. There you go. Look at Rambog there. He even knows the command. I didn't even know the command. It still works. I have flow, but where is the widget? Click up, exclamation point wheel, and that'll bring you to a link. Rambog is here in the chat. He'll let you know what the crack is. Brilliant. Just got a picture of Aquaman on his donkey at the beach this afternoon. Zybok, right? I mean, whoever's looking at the Google machines or like Skynet and like people are putting in, you know, Aquaman's donkey, they're going to think of some sort of a code word for some sort of military authorization perhaps, or like the coming of aliens or something. Do you know? Much songage from Italy, Latvia and Finland. Ooh, good stuff. I don't know what this... I didn't even hear your one or it... Listen, Ireland's entry, I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand it. Do you know? But it is what it is. It is what it is. We're doing well here. Look at the Bremen Bar. Muse fan gifted a tier 1 sub to Keane Lafford. 305 to the channel so far. Muse, thank you very, very much indeed. What's going on out in the hallway? I can see the hallway. Look, this is brilliant. How are you? Not well. School tomorrow. Not well. The joys, the joys. They Murph Day. They Murph Day? Oh, they Murph. Oh, sorry, they Murph. Yes, Keane, they. Sorry, yes. Jesus. But anyway, we're doing well here now. All is running terribly well. But yeah, the crack with the Romans, isn't it something else? And like the entire Gallic War series, right? It was all written by Caesar. But he was a beautiful writer. Beautiful writer. He wrote the entire commentaries of the Gallic Wars in the third person. He referred to himself as Caesar went here and saw, you know, fierce blah blah blah. And although some numbers were exaggerated, the accuracy of numbers back in antiquity, well, they weren't great. Do you know what I mean? Like the abacus wasn't even an abacus, right? However, he couldn't have taken the biscuit because, well, there was a lot of eyewitnesses who'd be very quick to kind of discredit any sort of, it was 1 against 100 billion, right? It just wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. English is so hard. Poor Mrs. Two-Tone trying to teach him things. Listen, it'll be grand. Is it My Lovely Horse? My Lovely Horse running through the field. That would win Eurovision. That would just win the Eurovision. Where are you going with your fretlocks blowing in the wind? I want to shower you with sugar lumps and ride you over fences. I'll get the guitar out now and everything. I could be singing to everyone. I could get the guitar. Why not? What's wrong? I'm getting given out because I mentioned I'll get the guitar. Okay. It's alright, lads. Just it'll be alright. Yeah, I'm getting in trouble here now. I do have a guitar. Look, I put it on the gadget. Look, hang on. Where's the button? Oh no, Jesus, that didn't work at all. What if I go back to this screen? This one? Yes. And then this one. There's a guitar over there, look. Don't ask me how to play it now. Couldn't tell you. I shall perform My Lovely Horse at the Eurovision this year. They'd surely love it. Yeah. See you in the morning. El Kabong. Wait, what? A few years ago, someone sent a song to RTE called My Pleasant Mule. Evidently, it didn't get through to Eurovision. Did it? What happened to the Guinness badge? What Guinness badge? Guinness badge? Remember the last time you played guitar on stream? Was it that bad? Was it that bad? Was it? Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. I need to put my Munster flag somewhere. The Guinness badge. I don't know. Charles Cathedral coming up on the right hand side. Oh, lovely. Is it a POI, Nightsep? Do you ever play Guitar Hero? Do you ever play them games? Actual games, you know? Hey, Gunho Guy is here. Good to see you. All the pints of Guinness emotes. Well, the Gibbo emote, we call it. Fully modelled. Oh, nice. On the right-hand side, you say? Scanning. There's every chance I don't have the POIs turned on. I probably don't have it turned on. But for good reason, lads. You see, POIs take an absolute whopping amount of space. The Caribbean, for example, that's 10 gigs of just points of interest. Do you know what I mean? Blackbox 711 in the house. Thank you very, very much indeed, sir, for the raid. Hope you guys had a fantastic stream. You're most welcome. We're flying here in France between Paris Orly and Le Mans. And we've been following the Gallic Wars. Would you believe it? The Gallic Wars in the sim. Following Julius Caesar and, you know, stuff, right? But you're very welcome in. Thanks very much for the raid. I can't spell what I want to say, Murph. That's okay, Aaron. You had lots of fun? Awesome. We're flying in the FSR500 from FSReborn. Stunning. Beautiful aircraft. But it's all right, Aaron. Just do what I do. If you just sound it out. Do you know what I mean? New George. Welcome in. Good to see you, man. Hope you're keeping well. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a fantastic stream. And well, you're very welcome. If you'd like to fly with us, we do multiplayer flights. We're live on the Southeast Asian server. And we're just approaching our second stop for the night, which is going to be at Le Mans. And the ICAO code for this one will be Lima Foxtrot Romeo Mike. And from there, we will have one more leg to this flight as we head out to Quiberon, out in Brittany. We flying past an airport. Wait, we flying LFO? Oh yeah, LFOR, Lima Fox Oscar Romeo is probably the nearest airport. But yeah, pretty cool. If the Irish roamed like the Romans did, what fun would it be today? Muttley, welcome in. Could you imagine what the crack would be? It'd be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The Irish, of course, invented everything. Just saying. We invented the Romans. We invented flying. We invented humans. We're responsible for an awful lot of things, you know. We just don't crack on about it, you know. It's like the Irish military is the largest in the world. But we don't need it right now, so we've, you know, lent it to, you know, the likes of America and most of the Europeans and, of course, England. When we need it, we'll ask for it. Sure, the Irish invented the Irish, right? Now, look at this. The Irish invented roaming. There's a pun there somewhere. I'm just recharging. Oh, Jesus. But yes, Muttley, we had the old gadget turned off. Friday nights is for the madness. We have all sorts of stuff on a Friday night. AI voices and stuff. Jeremy Clarkson is one of them. And Borat, of all people. But yeah, it's going well. So, yeah, we're getting on there, lads. We're getting on. If you put in !map, that screen should change to our current map. Driver 101, good to see you. How is it that every time I watch Two-Tone, I want to have me a glass of Tullamore Dew? You see, driver, if I was on commission, right, I'd have a glass of Tullamore Dew here beside me, but sure I don't, so I can't. But you're very welcome in. Happy Monday. What have the Roman Irish ever done for us? The Irish invented Jeremy Clarkson, right? Do you know? Brilliant. Yeah, there's more things we're adding to the channel. It's all about interaction. And basically, I can't control half the stuff anyway, so it's just as well you can kind of do it. Ah, Jesus, does that mean that the Irish invented #16 and all the CTDs? No. No, it's not. Keen, I thought that said Lonely Fans. I've heard of OnlyFans. Come join us for Lonely Fans. Oh, I'd love the people to hang out. Do you know? The Irish invented me Lucky Charms, says B. Carlo. Oh, behave. You're going to break this airplane. Oh, we're all right. 185. It's just underneath the point where it starts giving out to us. But yes. Muse fan gifting another tier 1 sub. And that goes out to Energizer. Muse, thank you very, very much indeed, man. Cheers. ! Wood polish. We've had this discussion before. The original non-silicone wood silk contains no silicone and no water, which may affect your furniture's finish. Now, was I telling you I got my new camera? Oh, I did. You didn't get to see the camera. This is the new camera. I have it turned off. You know, I'm afraid to break it. No, I'm afraid to use it in case I break it. This is it here, lads. Isn't it pretty fancy? This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And when you turn the gadget on, Look at the gimbal. It does stuff. Look. And if you look closely, it's me inside the thing with the yoke with the thing, look. Not mad, isn't it? There's me. So this is what I use. Well, I haven't used it properly. We used it on Friday night, but I'm going to be using it more now because I want to, you know what I mean? I'm going to be like one of those vlogger kind of people. Could you imagine me doing that? Here's me going to the shop. Here's me coming back from the shop. I mean, you get up late at night to watch that sort of content, wouldn't you? Very late at night, do you know? So to be used on the new kitchen. No, it's not. How many kitchens could you buy for that gimbal? Shh. Listen, lads, it's not important, right? I showed it off on Friday. Oh, did I? All right. Murph likes his boys' toy. I do. I'm a devil for technology. I don't understand how any of it works, mind you, but I love it. Mallet Man back at it again in Aldi. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Lidl or Aldi. Listen, it's totally fine, right? Murph needs a lifetime... Oh, no, wait. Murph needs a lifetime Bob Ross. A Bob Ross AI. Kozaki, that'd be brilliant. Happy little clouds. Oh, look what you get a Bob Ross AI. I'm sure you can. Wood polish for you, Q Murph. For you, your Q? Wait, what? You Q? How are we getting on here? What's the old machine telling us? Oh, we're doing quite well. So which class did Caesar win at Le Mans again? GT... Wait now. SPQR1. Yeah, that was the one. That's where he won. Unfortunately, so do I. It's an expensive obsession. Eamon, I tell you, you know. I had a happy little accident earlier. Quaggy, what happened to you? What did he do? What did he press? Was there anyone involved? Are they still looking for you? Brilliant. Just crashed into this mountain, but that's a happy little accident. Right? Think about the happy little trees and the friendly clouds. Bob Ross, man. He was the man. He was the man. Have to say, the old FSR, she's an absolute beaut. We have a ground speed of 206 knots, indicating 186 over the ground. 4,000 feet altitude at a heading of 242 degrees. You broke your favourite wine glass. I don't believe you. I got hit by a mail truck the other day riding my bike, but I'm okay. Gregor, are you serious? You've got mail. Ouch. A truck hit you. Jesus. Murph, you got any cows or sheep? No. Serious, but not hurt. Gregor, you poor old devil, man. No, I don't have cows or sheep. I don't ever envisage myself owning cows or sheep. The mail must get delivered. Yeah, right? Gregor, did he even have a package for you or anything?
Can I get a refund?
No, there's no refunds. Test Pilot, good to see you. Welcome in. Just ask Sir Murphbot in the Discord a few questions relating to the virtual airline. I wouldn't worry about Sir Murphbot. No, it was miles away from my house. Really? So what's the holiday today in Ireland? St. Barbara, is it? They gave it for COVID, and then they said, no, we'll name it after St. Barbara, sure.
Ted, come on. You're going a bit mad there.
It's the one where they get to drink. Yes. St. Bridget. How about llamas? I like llamas, but I don't own llamas. No. I wouldn't mind some llamas. There's only one cow product I'm going to buy, and that's the DA42. That's out this week. Energizer. If I had the land, I'd keep goats. Goats, like me, are very cheeky and mischievous. Quaggy, yeah, but they have to put, you need a bit of a hill up or a rock or something. Goats like to climb. You'd have to put a big stone or something in the field, you know. Also, my birthday is tomorrow, says Viper Strike. Happy birthday tomorrow. St. Kevin's Day. Who was Kevin when he was at home? He wasn't a donkey. Oh no, he wants a donkey. A very special animal. I want a sub-aqua donkey. A sub-aqua donkey. That's what we need. We need one of those in our lives, Lance. I don't think it's for St. Kevin. I'd love to have a llama. I have a few names for a possible llama that I may own. Well, don't keep them to yourself, Keane. Share them. Our local JA club is St. Kevin's. Lads, it's making total sense now. Holiday celebrating doctors and nurses during lockdown. Yeah, that's the one, Aaron. Yeah. I'm a doctor. Not a medical one now. Chewpacker. Chewpacker. That's brilliant, Keen. Pick me, pick me. Hayden says, Murph, I don't have enough points to ask for a refund back. I have a refund anyway. Yes, Hayden, we'll give you a refund. You got the week off, negative, just tomorrow. In honour of the promotion of the Holy Stone of Clonrichard to a Class 3 relic. Yes! Lama Del Rey. Keen, you've put a lot of thought into this. This is brilliant. How are we getting on? We're getting close to Le Mans. We'll have to check out the circuit when we get here, lads. This is going to be fun. The amount of people flying with us. We've got an F-14 right behind us as well, look. This is brilliant. Barack Olama. Ah, Keen. We need to get Keen llamas. Like, just... There's some quality llama names. Lama Del Rey, Chewpacker, and Barack Olama. There's got to be more, Keen. Or is three, you know, does three constitute many names? Do you know? Nice resolution on that camera. It can see all the faults perfectly. Wait, what? What faults? What are you talking about? Lamelade. Oh, that's a good one. Murph, do we have a run? Hang on now, wait. Murph, do we have to run our planes at Le Mans? Yes. Al Pacino. Oh, that's brilliant. Banana Llama. Llama Economy. Laminator. Jesus. Father Jack finally opened up his underpants hamper. Lamcaster. Yeah, the grey hair show up well. What? What are you talking about? Don't mind that at all, will you? It's the lighting. It's lighting. Lamageddon. Oh, that's very good. Lamborghini. Heading to Limerick tomorrow, dropping into J23 for a cuppa. Nice. Lama Rama Ding Dong. Bad Dog. Murph, is there any way to get rid of the press any key to continue on Xbox? I don't think so. Bad Dog, I don't think so. Kendrick Lama. Jesus. Two Dogs, greetings. How are you, man? It's Monday. Why have you got a wig on? Says Eamon. Ah, now that's brutal. Huh? Seize him! Blow your nose and seize him! Llama chops and mint sauce. Dalai Lama. That's brilliant, Keen. That's brilliant. Keen has all the names for llamas. Amal the Llama. What did we do on Monday night? Did a bit of Roman stuff. Spoke about llamas for pretty much the rest of it. Although, to be fair, llamas are a very intelligent creature. Cara Llama. Why isn't Helen Bird all over this? She'd have all these names. Brilliant. Now, where are we at? We're over here. Wood lamination. Oh, that's very good, Ruben. Lamination. Aerospatiale SA315B Llama, says Sydney. Yes, brilliant. Alpaca suitcase. Oh, that's very good. Silence of the Llamas. Ginger wig. What are you talking about, a ginger wig? Who asked you? That's brutal, isn't it? Do you know? Brutal. So listen, we'll get over it. Lamcaster. I like Lamcaster. Do you know the llama song, Murph? I don't, Hammer Nails. Is there a llama song? A song just for llamas? I'm alpaca-ing heat, so watch it. Lama Sutra? Jesus. There's a llama song, really? I would like to know more. Oh, the links don't work. This stream is brought to you by the Singing Llama Choir. Jesus. That's brutal. God almighty. Right, we're doing well. Where are we? Oh, we're doing very well. I've petted a llama. They are very soft. Beware of the spit in the face. Oh, do they? I go out of the room for 5 minutes and it's all Llamageddon. Llama Jesus. Black Ice Gabe is away. You take care and we'll see you Wednesday, man. Dougal should have brought more fuel. Rot-row. Google llama wedding. Sterling, I am not going to fall victim to like putting into Google search things.
Ted, come on. You're going a bit mad there.
Llama effects by Gibbo. Yeah. Llama Mia. Here I go again. Or maybe it's the Alpacalypse. Oh, that's very good. It's getting out of hand. They're all brilliant. Oh, Jesus, I turned off my camera over here, look. I'll turn it back on. Yes, that's better. They were painful, weren't they? Huh? Lamb Apocalypse. Right, where are we at? We're over here. Look at all the people's flying. Oh, low on frame rate. Look at that. Okay, 186 now indicated. And we're approaching Le Mans. We're very close to Le Mans. In actual fact, it's not far up the road at all. It's just up here. Why is my frame rate on the ground? 2 minutes out? I have a good frame rate outside. Inside, not great.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Muse fan gifted a tier 1 sub to Patrick. You absolute legend, Muse. 15 FPS? What? That's just very strange, isn't it? Something not right there, lads. Did you ever see a llama in an airplane? I didn't. I'm driving a llamaed car. I miss a lot of good puns for Sherpa. Not really, it's just some outfit that rents out llamas for weddings. Really? The fire a llama? It's all the Forza going on. Yeah. That's nuts. Here's a llama. There's a llama. And another little llama. Fuzzy llama. Funny. Huh? Hammer nails. Is that the song? Are that the lyrics? What's up with the frame rate? It's having an absolute whale of a time. I don't think that's 15 FPS, to be fair now. The home thing, you're drunk. Right, so we're going to be putting this down in Le Mans. It's just under, so autopilot coming off, lads. And we shall bring the power back. So, let's have a look. Runway 02 is what we're going to aim for. Now, where's the circuit at? It's out by the park, isn't it?
Airspeed, 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 check airspeed.
Watch the speed, Murph. Watch the speed. Oh, there it is. There, it's right in front of us. Look.
Airspeed, 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 airspeed. Check gear.
That's part of the circuit there. Look, nice. We'll fly over it at speed. This is going to be fun, lads. Whoa, Black Betty, Llama Jam. Brilliant.
Airspeed, airspeed, airspeed.
It's all right, plane. It's grand.
Airspeed, airspeed, airspeed.
We're about to fly over Le Mans. This is absolutely class looking. Look at this. There's the circuit down there. Yes. Imagine doing that for 24 hours, lads. That's incredible. Look at that. That's really well done. Look at the state of that. Ah, hang on. We'll have to circle around here for a minute. This is very pretty. Very, very pretty. Lambo, first blood. Hang on, we check out this beautiful looking circuit. That's the bit where Muse fan crashes into you. That's the bit where Zybok Doc crashes into you. That's the place where Jamie wins. This is actually pretty well done, isn't it? Oh, yes. Says the lad that's overspeeding. What? What are you talking about? Overspeeding? Listen, isn't that how you win the race? Now, granted, I do realise I've just flown this completely backwards, but it's fine, right? Back up this neck of the woods here now. Do you know... okay, you couldn't actually race the track because I'm looking down at the terrain and there's like one or two places that's like really bad. But by and large, it's actually pretty good, isn't it? Now, I was going to land on 0-2, but... oh wait, I still can. 0-2, we got the far side. That's 2-0. We're going to go for 0-2, right? Let's see how this goes. That's pretty awesome, isn't it, lads? Right, let's see what we're doing here. It's like the Marks and Spencer's ads. This isn't speeding. This is overspeeding. Oh, Jesus, we're overspeeding. Patrick, you take care. Ah, me plane is shaking and rattling. Shh, shh, it's fine, it's fine.
Check gear.
Listen, it's grand.
Check gear.
Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, there's the runway behind us.
Check gear.
It's telling us to check the gear, but sure, it's grand, right? It's totally fine.
Check gear.
There's an MB339 just ahead of us. Right, drop at the gear. A considerable amount of drag has been added. Bit of a tailwind coming in here. It'll be fine. Let's throw in some flaps and get us turned around. Watch your speed. Let's see how we go. It's a beautiful part of the world. I drove down here a couple of years ago. Stunning. So look at this big Aegis. I'm trying to find the runway. It's alright, I found it. Thank you, Zybok. Stating the absolute obvious. Alright. Got ourselves under a bit of control. 100 knots, we're looking okay. Runway's off to our left-hand side. Easy now. Get that trim sorted out.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Muse fan gifted a tier 1 sub to Warhamster. How are you, Hammy? Muse fan, thank you very, very much indeed. Hope all as well, Hammy. Happy Monday, man. Almost 310 subs by Muse fan. I know. The man's a legend. Okay, into Le Mans. Do you know, I don't think I've ever landed here in Microsoft Flight Sim. This is kind of cool. There's a 2-knot tailwind coming in here, but fine. Okay, flaps are set, gear is down, power's coming out. Easy does it. We're on the poppies. This is our second stop of the night. We got one more leg after this, lads, and it'll take us out to Quiberon. The wane is 5 months now. 5 months already. Man alive, where did that time go? She's so cute. She looks nothing like me. Brilliant.
Go and swing it, baby.
The Blaze, the absolute legend. Did you just see what he did? He put the girl in swinger, baby. 10 gifted tier 1 subs just before I land. You can't do that sort of stuff to a man. Just be... Oh, careful. Careful. Hang on. Oh, Jesus. Put it down, Murph. Put it down, Murph. Put it down. Gently. We'll take it. Into beta. The Blaze, you absolute legend. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Oh, Jesus, I just flew into the back of a Eurofighter. Ah! It's all grand. This is all terribly realistic, lads. Terribly realistic. Out of beta. Flaps coming in. Warhamster's child is 5 months old and you're asking him, did he get any sleep? Are you mad? Warhamster hasn't slept in about 7 months, I'd say. DeBlaze, thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, the generosity tonight is incredible. Mrs. Hammy's still on maternity leave. Okay, we're gonna have to back taxi here, lads. Unless... Is that a taxiway there? Wait, I think that's a taxiway over there. It is. Don't mind me. We'll taxi on Charlie. Hey, 777, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Dale, thank you very much indeed for the subscribe on YouTube. You're very welcome in. Right, lads, check your fuel. Dougal, did you make it? Did Dougal have enough fuel to make it to here? Oh wait, we did have a tailwind. Scott, that's why you're in charge. Take off into the wind. We're going to depart runway 20, lads. We have it on good authority from ATC that the wind is in fact blowing against us, not behind us. We'll park up behind this Spitfire. Look at him wiggling all his bits. Look, that sounded terrible. I can't unsay it now. You had to tell, yeah, 6 feet per minute, Muse. What? That can't be accurate. Nah, it's all Muse. Right. So here we are at Le Mans.
Hello there.
Hello there. Swap 21, good to see you. Okay, so here we are at Le Mans. Lima Foxtrot, Romeo, Mike. We have 136 nautical miles on a heading of about 258 degrees, and that's going to take us out to Quiberon, or Quiberon. Lima Fox, Echo, Quebec, that is our final destination for tonight. However, Dougal used to drive a boat, well, sailed, it wasn't a sailing boat, too. Was it a sailing boat? But anyway, Dougal had a boat out this neck of the woods. He knows the area terribly well. So Dougal, you might point out the marina. It's hardly that marina. Well, I won't say it's hardly that marina. Is it that marina? That looks freaking huge. Motor Sailor. There you go. Rogue Wolf made it to the stream. Welcome in. Murph, if you went full-time streaming and you had to live on bread and butter, would mean that Mr. Teuton wouldn't need a brand new kitchen after all. Does this change everything? Not really. Musefan got a minus 6 feet per minute landing. You big jammy. Nice and rigorous. Wait, what? Giving a good wiggle now, and now TTM can give his bits a little polish? Where did this conversation... Like, what? Where's this conversation going? Monsieur, all safe? Thank you very, very much indeed for keeping us company, and we'll see you on the next one.
Hello there.
Hello there. Who is this? Hellraiser, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Happy Monday, man. Grab a seat. We're about to depart. We're live on the Southeast Asian server. If you'd like to come flying with us, sure, come on ahead. It's only great fun. If you've never done a group flight before, just type in ! how to multiplayer. That'll bring you to a video on our YouTube channel, and that'll get us sorted. Delta Tango watching us on YouTube. Hello, my dude. Army Hand, did you actually hear it this time? Delta Tango, you're very welcome in. Bread and butter would mean no gin. Very true. Very true. Okay. So that's the stab of it, lads. We're going to be heading out this direction now, lads. And we're heading out at a rate of about 170 knots. Right. Sword polishing is a whole other matter. Right. Group flights are brilliant. They're great fun. 5,000 for Tangier. Yes, Rogue Wolf. Inflation. Gotta run. Dale, you take care. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, the Tangier stuff we're only doing on Friday. The reason why I had to put the bits up, right? Because they're not the bits, they're channel points. The bits are the same. The reason why I had to put the channel points up, you only get X amount of characters per month. Meaning that we blew through almost half of the allowance in one stream. So by making them a little bit harder to get, you know. Anyway, for the record, Scoot started it. Scoot? Who's Scoot? Jamie Conn, good to see you. Do you know how to fix my guy. Phoenix is pink? I don't know why. Gibbo had that issue. Jamie, you're possibly using an old livery. No, Wendy's McGee, good to see you. Also, what's BJJ class? This is a terrible night for this. Sounds like a bad livery. Too much polishing. Two Tone Murphy is a family-friendly stream, despite what everyone's trying to do. No, a new liver. Huh? Liver? Oh, livery. Not a new liver. I don't know anymore. Got 3,000. Oh, wait, got 300,000 points, not the issue. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Thank God for that, Dale. Enjoy it, man. Have fun. Right. Jeez, we better go flying before this gets out of even, you know, more hand. So we're going to set flaps for takeoff. We're going to set our heading bug to the runway heading. And we're going to go flying. Altitude will be set to 4,000 feet. Go ahead and reset our barometric pressure. And after takeoff, slight right turn and onto a heading of 258 degrees, lads. Right, we're going to do it. So, park and brake off. Power coming in. Are we ready? Show me the meaning of haste. Here up the yard. Speed alive.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Zythy, good to see you. There's 60. There's 80. We're getting light now. Yep, see Daisy. Oh, Jesus, look at that. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. Again, I didn't do the gadget with the yoke. That's okay. Heading mode. Flight level change. Autopilot on. Okay, so we want to get up to about 4,000 feet. So we're going to come over here to our gadget. And we're going to go to our flight plan. We're going to delete the flight plan. And we're going to put in a new one. So, Origin. Turn on the gadget. Keyboard. So we're departing LFRM. Arnage in Le Mans. Sounds very sexy. And now we're going to head down to Quiberon. And you are LFEQ. Do you remember Q out of Star Trek? He was brilliant. Okay, we're looking good. Flight plan is good. Oh wait, balls, why didn't that work? Origin. Enter? Okay, why can't I activate? Menu. Activate. Yes. Flight plan. There we go. Right, all is well in the realm. Go to nav mode. It's armed it, but you can't find it. Heading right turn coming in. Let's head west to 70 degrees. And let's see how we go from there. Right. Yeah, do you remember Q? He was brilliant. Hayden says Murph is dim sum named that way because he's not very clever. Figure out what we can try and put together. I've been trying for months to do something with no luck. He was greatness. Q was the man. He was the man. Now, what am I doing? I'm doing one of these. Hammy, I just got that picture. That's awesome, man. She kind of has the head of you. Take that as a compliment, you know. She's more haired than you, to be fair, you know. Says you, that wouldn't be hard. Great picture, though. Yeah, Q out of Star Trek was brilliant. It was fantastic. I liked Squire... Who? Squire Trelawney? Who was that? She does. Alright, Jesus, what's your speed, will you? Yes. Bring the airspeed back a smidgen. Right, we're looking good. Oh, the original series? Ah, right. Okay, how are we looking here, lads? And there they are. This is stunning. What an amazing airplane. How do you pronounce it? Oh, John the Lacey. Well, he was Q, right? Who was Treylane? Or Treylane? Squire of Gothos. I don't think I've ever seen that. Q was brilliant though. Okay. Quick check. Everything here is looking good. Fuel, we still have sufficient. Like, we were good enough for like 700 miles tonight. You showed he was later considered a young Q. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, all is looking good here with our aircraft. So next week we're going to be flying in. What are we in next week? I think we're at the TBM next week. Hang on, where's me notes? Where's this now?
Can I get a refund?
No, there's no refunds. Get out of it. Where is this? Oh yeah, it was up here. Look. Jesus, just 22,000 words in my notes. That's sad, isn't it? Part 7 next week, crossing the Rhine, and we're going to be in the TBM 850. Ooh, looking forward to that one, lads. So we have to double back across all of France until we get up to the border with Germany. That's next week. The week after, well, the invasion of Britain. Then it's down to sort out Vercingetorix, and then it's back to Rome. It's all happening now, lads. And then after that, we're going to have another new Monday night series starting. 22,000 words, and Murph will read them all. Right. Angry says, what would you suggest for a turboprop? The FSR500 or the TBM? Well, the TBM is faster. But it sports, I think they have the same engine, isn't it? The PT6A. Both are really, really good. In fact, both are excellent. But the FSReborn there's stuff going on with this aircraft that's unrivaled. It's unrivaled in the sim at the moment. And it's everything that Raoul kind of baked into this tablet.
There's something on the way. Something.
Right. Yeah, the Romans part 2. Yeah, that'll be coming up as well. Dan, 1878, good to see you. The gadget isn't working. It's off until Friday. You know. Angry, I think the FSR500 is absolutely brilliant. It kind of boils down to what your taste is, or what do you most prefer. A lot of people just kind of dig the shape and the layout of this airplane, but it is a fantastic simulation. The price point on this is more competitive than the TBM. I have both. I love both. It's Captain Gaiman once said it, like, I mean, these aircraft, they're a tool for the job, right? You apply the right tool. They're utility aircraft to a degree. PC-12 is like the ultimate of utility aircraft. But depending on the flight you need to do, and I suppose the experience you kind of want from that flight as well. The FSR500, there's a whole world of, simulation going on in this thing. All the way from like passenger comfort to failures, wear and tear, maintenance, it's all there, And the support from Raoul is simply unrivaled. I agree 100%. Fire 10, yeah, glass or steam gauges. I prefer steam gauges. Although in saying that, I still think everything that's working here, this is all custom. Like, Raoul customized all of this. It's very functional. But I prefer steam gauges myself. I'm waiting for a sale on the Just Flight for the TBM. Eamon? Yeah. We have some really, really good general aviation aircraft in the sim now. It's ridiculous. Where is this one I was looking for? Where is this now? Where's the TTM? FSReborn FSR500. It's the price of this thing is unbelievable. I think it's $24.95. I'd let's double check that. It's $32.99. $32.99. It's not bad. Do you think GA will take over in Flight Sim 2024? I don't know. I think a lot of what we're going to see in 2024, it's more appealing to, well, we only saw one trailer, right? But I think when it comes to like some of the ground textures and stuff, it looks very, very promising. When it comes to the airliner flights, is it going to be much of a difference to the airliner guys? I don't know. I think stability is what's needed there, right? But then again, like I have to say, if you fly the sim with airliners, well then these sort of group flights don't really matter to you. Not bad for quality product. Oh, it's awesome, Hammy. Yeah, it's awesome. Do you not have this? You need this in your life. It's very, very good. Don't forget the Flight Sim 24 will be buggy for the first 2 years. For the first 2 years, it'll always be. It's like this. There's bugs in this as well. But I think, you know, if you just fly the airliners, multiplayer isn't necessarily something you're going to do every day. Like, if I fly this sim offline and I just use VATSIM, it's absolutely, like, it's... I won't say it's bulletproof, but, like, it's very good. It's very, very good. You know what I mean? Hang on, we'll go to this camera. We'll chat here, you see, you know. But, yeah, no, I think... you know, I think when it comes to, like, if you're flying offline... there's really no issues with the sim. There's massive issues with the multiplayer, unfortunately, and that's still the case. And like, it's too long. It's been an issue for too long, and we're now too close to the next rendition of Flight Sim. There's no real point in fixing it, so we just grin and bear it, you know. Bad Dog has installed X-Plane 12. Yeah. I haven't loaded the sim in a month. Jesus. Eagle Airways is away. Aaron, thank you very much indeed for all your support tonight, mate. Sleep well, and we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, so X-Plane 12. I'm going to do an X-Plane 12 stream very soon because Just Flight have released their Duchess, the Duchess 76, which is a beautiful little plane, twin engine, and that's an X-Plane. So if you guys are still interested, or you know, you're wondering how X-Plane is getting on, be sure to check out that stream. I'll do a stream soon. Plus, there's some really great add-ons in X-Plane. God Almighty, there's some phenomenal aircraft there. The Q400, the classic 737, the Challenger is there. Oh man, there's some serious planes there. It's actually a really nice Arrow release as well. I saw QA Pilot streaming it yesterday. I think it looks really nice. That's from I think it's V-Flight Air. You can't approach X-Plane with the you know, aspirations of it looking wow. It looks okay. At times it looks quite nice, but don't go there for the graphics. The sounds on the Duchess are first class. They really are, Dougal. They really, really are. Do I use ortho? I do indeed, Mr. 90. And I have to say, it's quite good. The 747 Classic and X-Plane, really amazing. You'll have it soon enough, Sterling, but yeah, like there's some awesome aircraft in X-Plane. Like the 7.5 and the 7.6 are very good. The 7.4, the classic one, I don't have that. Could you imagine me with that though? The Concorde, meh. Yeah, the Fearless one, that's the one, Dougal, yeah. Conti streams that quite a bit. QA Pilot does as well. The Fearless 747, I need to grab it. I think they've reduced the price on that as well. In actual fact, I think that's only $50 now. Although I could be terribly wrong. Hang on, the missus is giving out to me. I need to close my door. Hang on. Don't go anywhere, lads. Now no one can hear us scream. Right, what's the price on that gadget? Hang on now. Xplane store.org. Let's have a go, right? Eesh, there's some mad looking planes. Right, so let's look at the 747. It's $70. Ugh. They usually have it on sale, but $70 is a big ask, isn't it? It's a little bit on the high side. Turka, good to see you. I think Ortho for XP is better than Microsoft Flight Sim. And hello. Good to see you, man. Ortho is a huge thing for X-Plane. Like, Jesus, the amount of hard drives I used to have was ridiculous. Multiple hard drives for all your ortho imagery. The only thing is, with the auto ortho, it doesn't do, like, you know, it doesn't correct a lot of the tiles. You might have different colours and there's a lot of cloud burn, but you kind of get over that. You know what I mean? 90% of your ground scenery now with satellite imagery, it's going to look pretty nice, you know? But I'd be willing to pay $70 for a 747. It depends. I paid $70 yesterday for X-Plane 12, says Bad Dog. Yeah. Do I need ortho for X-Plane? No. You don't need it. It's just nice to have. And this is the argument, right? If you're an X-Plane, if you're flying airliners, you're not terribly worried about scenery. I mean, you're not terribly worried about it because you're going to be above the clouds for most of it, right? Or across the ocean or whatever. It's only kind of, you know, within kind of 5 to 10 miles of the airports. It's nice to have a bit of scenery there for sure. But if you have something like Auto for XP, or Ortho for XP, or Auto as they call it now, which is just genius, it's a friggin' game changer, lads. You know? I gained 8 terabytes of disk space removing Ortho. Jesus. What do you think? When will we see the 7 or the 777 from PMDG? I would say this month. Valentine's Day. But that's just me. I could be very wrong, George. I could be very wrong. I was wrong once. No, wait, I wasn't. No, I was almost wrong. No, I was. I don't know. They're getting very close to it. I know it's in beta testing, so it'd be great to see it, though. I'm really looking forward to the 777. Yeah, you can tell everyone I said that. Yeah, I have it on good authority. I asked myself, looking at myself in the mirror like this. Right now, I can do this. February. That's exactly what I did, and, you know, it worked. What will Dougal fill the 8 terabytes with now? Oh, brilliant. But yeah, like over on X-Plane, the towless aircraft are really good as well. Like, it's not a great sim for general aviation flying because you can't do what we're doing here. Ortho is good-ish, but like Microsoft knocks the socks out of it when it comes to the visual fidelity, how good everything looks. X-Plane isn't at that. But then again, it doesn't kind of have to be. There's systems modeling in X-Plane that'll really make you scratch your head. Some of it is really good. Watching in the mirror. Yes. Will you be going straight from Flight Sim 20 to 24? I will, Keen. I'll probably retain both, though. Because I'm looking forward to see, like, I'm one of them agents. I'm going to be like, I was getting 25 FPS on Flight Sim 2020, and I'm getting 26 FPS in 24. Success! Or it'll be along the lines of, if 24 is every bit as good as I want it to be, that'll be the end of it, you know? JW, good to see you. Yes, the 650 is stunning. It's a work of art, that thing. It's a work of art. It really, really is good. It's absolutely incredible. Like, I think... And here's the thing, right? When you have the likes of, say, Join FS, because we were messing around with Join FS only a few weeks ago. I mean, you could do flights on X-Plane 12 and still fly with the group here in Microsoft. It's awesome what we can do now. You know what I mean? Maxim TV, good to see you, man. Happy Monday. I just bought a new 4 terabyte M2 drive. Nice. Well, here's the thing, WM. The 4 terabyte M2 drive in preparation, I think the whole idea of Flight Sim 24, they want to push more data online. That's what has me really worried here. Now, of course, all the third-party add-ons, you're going to need space for those. You know. I wonder what... I genuinely... Like, we need to see more. You know what I mean? We need to see more. We need to see, like, a little bit of a trailer or, you know. My internet is garbage, so dreading it. Yeah. But I think, Dougal, like, when I was chatting to Seb at Flight Sim Expo, like, you know, you can imagine me now. And tell me now, how are you going to manage this? Yes, but what if that breaks? And okay, but what if that breaks? Do you know, I kind of had it out with him. And what he was saying was, the option is, it's going to give, the idea is they want the user to have the option to say, listen, just park all of that online because I'll stream it when I need it. We kind of have that option already when you think about it. I mean, we can download all the cache files, including photogrammetry, and then put ourselves offline, and the sim just reuses that cache file. Technically, you don't necessarily need then your bandwidth for loading in satellite imagery and photogrammetry if you pre-download that. And that's an advantage you can have to doing some of the group flights. If you're limited on your internet, well, if you pre-cache the routes that we're going to fly, I'm not saying for us, in general, right? If you pre-cache, you know, you're going to fly in this city to that city to this city, download all of that data when you're not, you know, flying, and then when it comes to flying, you'll have all that turned off. The sim will still render it because it's saved locally, and then you can focus on, you know, other aircraft or the weather or something. You know what I mean? My C drive is 1 terabyte and starting to fill up. Need to look at a 4 terabyte M2. Yeah. But here's the latest crack. There is, so any PC now that has Thunderbolt, you know the Thunderbolt USB connections? Well, they're Thunderbolt, right? Currently, PCI 4, that's like most motherboards have that. You're either PCI 3 or PCI 4, okay? The new version is PCI 5, and they're starting to appear now, and they're twice the speed of PCI 4. However, we have to wait for new motherboards to come out. If you have a Thunderbolt drive, right, there's a new gadget that will plug into it, and then you can plug like an M2 into this gadget, and seemingly the data transfer is faster than PCI 5 because Thunderbolt is just lightning. Very, very frightening. I need to test all this, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's supposed to be really, really good. I'm not sure how all this online stuff will work. We'll have to wait until we see it, Sterling, you know? Mag says, do you not think 2024 is more about Xbox, as they don't get many mods and storage is usually low? I would say it's heavily for Xbox, yes. Durka, they're going to focus very much on console. I agree, man, I agree. But like, they want more people using the product. You know what I mean? Where's all the people? They're on console. But I don't, and this is where the whole worry comes in. I don't see Microsoft kind of, you know, metaphorically giving the PC pilots up your Swiss and away you go with it. I don't see that at all. I see them adding features to the core sim that the engine has to work a little bit better, a little bit faster, and with this online streaming stuff, that's to facilitate Xbox, because let's be truth about it, guys. Xbox integration at the moment for the sim, it's not great. It really isn't great. When Sim Update 5 got released, that made a complete and utter hames of things for the PC users, and it really only half worked for the Xbox. It's never really recovered from that. You know what I mean? How many terabytes is the best in your opinion? I mean, from hardcore sim. 4 terabytes should be a lot. PCI 5, yeah, 100%. Chaos Dougal, I'm over here taking the place down from inside. Jesus. Pre-caching terrain takes a lot of space and it's really slow in my experience. Oh, it can be, Sterling. Like hours, man, hours. I'm not seeing a lot of aircraft on FSU IPC. With X-Plane 12, I had another 4 terabyte SSD for ortho. Now X-Plane 12 sits on a 4 terabyte SSD with ortho and an Orbex on the old drive. That's about 1 terabyte. The rest is used by my movie collection and music. Nice. I have a Thunderbolt port, just one though. You're laughing, Jamie. Man, don't mention motherboards. I've just had to ship out 330 quid to get my PC fixed. Had to buy a new motherboard. Ouch. Cross-platform fuppery. I agree. It's Microsoft at the end of the day. It's about numbers and shareholders. 100%. And like, regardless of how passionate the flight sim team is, and they are a passionate bunch of guys, right? But it's a business. It's a business at the end of the day. They have to do what's right for their business. And their business is Xbox gaming. That's where it's at. The price of the NVMe is meant to rise massively this year. Eamon? I don't think so. My understanding is they're getting cheaper, but, you know, I've been wrong. Consoles where the sales are, so it makes business sense. 100%. But like, my hope is And it kind of makes sense. They're not going to like crap all over their existing customer base. They just can't, because like, I mean, they're going to wreck it. So they know what they need to fix in terms of the PC users, and like there's bug lists and everything else there. And to try and sell this as, you know, a massive upgrade, again, we haven't seen enough about it yet. We're still kind of speculating. What we have seen on the trailer looks incredible. There's no point saying otherwise. Them trailers look incredible. They just do. And like, it's opening up the sim to an entire different market, which that's kind of exciting, lads. The more people who are involved in flight simulation, well, the better it is for us. That creates more and more of everything. Be it developers, content creators, whatever it is, it's a good news story. You know what I mean? It's not without its challenges, you know, but it's a good news story. What my hope is, you know, with 2024, when it comes out, everything that we've come to love about the sim, it's safeguarded, and then there's some new features we can bolt on if we want to. It's kind of like what as bad as like anyone who here has the Reno races. Now, they are a lot of fun in your group of a handful of people that you can't really control, right? But the Reno air races, they are fun. Were they $70 or however much they were fun, and like, you know what I mean? But like, we have the option to turn that stuff off. So once, you know, they don't take away that level of control, once they don't take our ability to say, I want that or I don't want this, I think we're relatively safe. We should take over the sim, run it as a non-for-profit PC organization in a commune. Yes, yes! Murph, do you think Microsoft 2024 will get a better start than 2020? Yes. And the reason being is they're building it on an existing platform. When Flight Sim 2020 came out, it didn't even have an SDK. It was built originally from the ESP platform, which is what powered FSX and a lot of P3D, right? But it didn't have a software development kit. It was an overthought. We didn't need one. No, you do need one. So the only way they got that to work was they brought in or reactivated the SDK from the ESP platform. That's a whole lot of letters, AJH, right? It is, but bear with me. So the SDK that's there today is a heavily modded ESP SDK. Heavily modded. That's not an efficient way to do things. And that's why looking at the next variant, if you like, or the next version of Flight Sim 2024, they seem to have changed some of it, not all of it. And the reason why they haven't changed all of it, because they said the vast majority of our add-ons will work within it. Now, unless they're going to have two systems, which again isn't beyond the realms of possibility. You go into the settings in the sim, you have two options. You have legacy and modern. I kind of half think in 2024, when we go into the same options, we'll see Flight Sim 2020 and then we'll see modern. We'll have two options depending on the aircraft we want to fly. I think if we're going to fly 2020 aircraft that haven't been updated, you know, to support 2024, well, that's where we have to go into the then legacy options for the flight model. That's my hunch. I could be wrong though.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Fear and Smoke, thank you very much indeed. Happy Monday, man. Fear and Smoke, that's 11 months. God almighty. Thank you very much. You can uninstall Reno. Yeah, you can uninstall Reno. The racetracks made by Papa Mish are way more fun. Oh yeah, Mechanical Madness made some great ones still. He made some brilliant ones. Yeah, the Sims architecture seems like it's likely a mess to me and needs to be redone. I don't know how much they're going to read. Listen, it's exciting though. It is exciting. And like, do you know, what we're seeing now with Microsoft is nothing new. And because a lot of people were like, oh my God, like, they've always done this in flight sims. They've always done it. Always. Flight Sim 95 all the way up to here we are now. Do you know what I mean? But it's interesting because everything that Microsoft do, X-Plane will react. P3D, they're still kind of there, but you know, everything then that X-Plane do, Laminar Research, and they had a big sit down and think in Montreal the last few days, they've announced their own in-sim marketplace, right? And that's always been a bit of a head scratcher. You have to buy add-ons and all the sort of headaches. Now X-Plane are adopting their own in-sim marketplace. Where did they get that idea from? Hello? Right? And then when you look at what Microsoft are doing, the community gateway, allowing the user base to update airports, that's straight out of Laminar's book. So let the two of them kick the shite out of each other and we'll sit back and say, brilliant, make it happen. Yes, because we win. We win. We get the good. You know what I mean? And like, there can't be just one sim. There really can't. There's always going to be, you know, I think there's always going to be a need for an X-Plane. There's always going to be a need for Microsoft Flight Sim. It's P3D, which is kind of on the fringes because they need to do something, you know. They need to do something to get back in the game. Duga says, descending and slight left, Murph. There's a small town and marina ahead, La Roche Bernard, where I kept the boat. Small GAs sometimes fly in there. Let me see. Fly under those bridges, so it has to be done right. Oh, let's do the thing. Everyone follow Dougal. This is very important. We need to follow Dougal. So what do you say? Small descent to the left. What's it to the left? Yes, down to the left. Slight left. Autopilot off. Slight left. And descend. Okay, here we go. We should have a choice. That's all I'm saying when it comes to the updates. Dan, yeah. And again, that's something else that that Laminar has. You can opt into the beta, and you can opt into an update. Do you know? 241 says Dougal. Okay. Okay, we'll head down this way and let's see what happens. So I can see the lads down here. We're following the river, so there's a marina close to the river. So I'm over the river. We can see it there. Man, that's beautiful. I see a bridge. I don't see a marina just yet, but sure, we'll plod on and see what happens, right? So many F-14s out tonight. I love it. Absolutely love it. P3 is being used with the professional flight sims. Yeah. 100%, Scott. That's the River Villain, is it? But you see, X-Plane is popping up in a lot of flight sims as well. The level D simulators. And that's good to see. It's a mother beautiful bridge. Jesus, what's your speed, Murph? Oh, there's a marina there now, Dougal, tell me. There's a bit of a marina here. It's a mother beautiful bridge. It's not out of Kelly's Heroes, is it? Think it's a beautiful bridge, and it'll be there. There's a teeny tiny bridge over there. Did we try that one? That's a small one. You've been there too? Nice. Oh, look at the proper jetway it has. Nice. Right, we'll skip around the corner here. Kelly's Heroes. Yeah, I think that's the one. Bingo! Yes! Brilliant! What a movie! What an absolute movie. That's a great movie. I love it. Where's this now? I have it in here somewhere. Surely to Jesus, I have a button here. Jesus, there's not a hope I'm going to get that now. Here, look. Ah, I found it!
Oh, man. Don't hit me with them negative waves so early in the morning.
Brilliant. I knew I had it in there somewhere. Donald Sutherland. What an absolute genius he is. Are we going to get under that bridge? Pylons, and there's probably pylons down here. This isn't going to turn out good at all. Are we going to get under this?
Check.
All right, M500, show me the meaning of agility. Don't kill us. Oh, Jesus, this is low. Don't kill us. Up, you devil, you. We made it. We're alive. I don't know how, but we're alive. Right, stay going. Oh, that wasn't the bridge. That's the warm-up bridge. Okay, well, we're just practicing for the really hard one. Oh, there's pylons. Go handy. Right. All is well in the realm. This is exactly what Caesar did. Legged it down the river, under the bridges. The impossibility of that, mate. That's where the problem. Oh wait, that's their problem, not ours. Indeed. All I can say is I cannot wait for Flight Sim 2024. I want to see what it's all about. That's what I'm looking forward to. And like, if they make a complete balls of it, and I don't think they will, I really don't think they will. If there's a huge issue, well, we have this sim. This isn't going anywhere. Not for the immediate, not for the short term anyway. Oh, when it comes to, yes, gotcha now. Gotcha now, Dan, yeah, 100%. This is really nice, this river. Dougal, you've sailed this river? Isn't it mad, right? People often say this, but they're right. If you ever go by train or if you go by boat, especially on rivers, inland stuff, it's like being in a different country. It's incredible. It's genuinely like being in a different country. Even in Ireland, if you're on the Shannon, it's like being in a different country. I see Dougal there. He's after taking a left. Is that where the river? Oh, the river bends there. Nice. I wonder if Flight Sim 24 come to Xbox in the early stages. I don't know. I imagine they're going to try and release this thing simultaneously on both platforms. You know what I mean? I imagine that's where it's at. There's a marina there. Is that a Dougal? Is that that's a huge marina? Jesus. No, Hemmingbird. That's not what she says at all. Any news on Just Flight's Tornado? No news yet. The Tomahawk appears to be the next aircraft due to release. That should be fairly soon, actually. And of course, Black Square are working on their Duke. That's coming out really soon as well. Forget the new Microsoft Flight Sim. The new GTA is coming out. Well, to be fair, we're all going to have to play GTA. I mean, like, do you know what I mean? Forget the, yeah. Release them both separately, integrate it in 2040-20. No, 24-20. Oh, Jesus, here's a bridge. This is going to be fun.
Check gear.
She's giving out to me. Easy.
Check gear.
Easy. Is this the bridge, Dougal? Some said Xbox One, then PC. No, it'll be released on both. I'll be very surprised if they only put it out on the PC. Jesus, there's two bridges. They're working in pairs. Ooh. Jeez, I hope Raoul isn't watching. He's not going to be happy about what be flying to his beautiful plane. GTA 6 will be... Yeah, I'm looking forward to GTA 6. They're hilarious games. Rockstar, like, they're brilliant. Hey, Dutch! Another Red Dead then as well. Could you imagine? I'd love to have, like, Arthur Morgan in Grand Theft Auto. You know, they beam him into the future. I mean, that's downloadable content right there. Rockstar, it's Murph. I have a great idea. Arthur Morgan and Dutch find a time machine and they get, you know, posted into Grand Theft Auto 5 world. That'd be hilarious. Hey, Dutch. Not now, Arthur. You know, and you have to put in Colm O'Driscoll as well. Colm. I think one day the ground aspect of Microsoft Flight Sim driving will be as good as flying. Oh, Jesus! I nearly binned it! Did you just see what nearly happened? Reading the chat and flying like an aegis. Oh, don't think you can go under the third. Challenge accepted. Jesus, we nearly went so backward there, lads. Did you see that? Jesus. Wait, where's Rambo going? Holy... No, you're not getting under that. No. Oh, Jesus, no. No. That's just not going to happen. Catbat9 is in the house. Good to see you, mate. How are things with the cat battage? How's Catbat Cat? This is some river track, Dougal. Jesus. It's beautiful, isn't it? And the O'Driscolls, yeah. We need more money, says Dutch. After you put like $1 million in the camp funds. Yeah. This is like extremely dangerous flying, but sure, listen. And not a pylon in sight, right? Oh, we nearly been to the second time. Just how low can you go? Pretty friggin' low. Don't go too low now. There's
Dreamy,
Ighty.
sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
There's Ighty. Thank you, Catbat. Very kind of you. Scared the crap out of me. You're only in the door. This is awesome. Jesus Dougal, this is like, it's... What a place to bring a boat. Beautiful, man. Where was the marina? Ahead is the sea lock at Azrael. Getting boats through there is like dodgems. First come, first served, and it's crazy. Nice. This place looks familiar to me. Where are we now? Oh, we're nearly there. What's the village here on the coast? It's not Lorient, that's further on up. Is it Karnak? Is this Karnak? We're not too far from Karnak, I'd say. GTA Arthur Morgan's great-great-great-grandson. He's tie-wearing office worker that ends up like Michael Douglas in the mole, or in the movie Falling Down. Yes. That would definitely work. What's this he said when he went into like Burger King or McDonald's? He didn't want something on it. Even you could get your boat turned around that river. Yes. Even if it could only turn right. That's a great plot for a movie. That is Easy Rider you're thinking of. No, does he not go into the... Is he not in the restaurant first and like that's when he has his meltdown, no? Am I raving? Look at this region. So this is the region, right? So like you can imagine being the Romans now rambling up here trying to figure out where the bad guys are. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? It's way over there, by the way. I should be a game plot writer person. That's a great title. What do you do? I'm a game plot writer person. Jesus. A GPWP? He wanted breakfast 5 minutes after they finished serving. Who did? Oh, Caesar. This is very nice. It's a beautiful part of the world, this. The small inlet sea ahead is the Gulf of Morbihan. It's a crazy fast and dangerous tides. Just to our south is Saint Nazaire, where the commandos did their famous raid in World War II. That's great. You have the Saint Nazaire Bridge. I was there. I went into the dock. You can walk around where they blew the gate or the door. The dock. They blew the dock. Slippery when wet. He wants the big burger in the picture, but gets a small burger and loses his mind. Yeah, that's in Falling Down, isn't it? You're right, Murphy. He went into McDonald's to get his Big Mac. It didn't look like the one in the picture, and he lost it. Yes! See, lads, I was wrong once. And even at that, I'm almost certain I was right. Yes, Murphy, yes. Yes, keep believing that, son. Yes. Right, we're heading up this way now. Jesus, I'm positively out to sea. We'll come on back in this way a bit. Dougal, was your place out on the coast, or was it in the inlet? Was it in like where the all the tiny little islands are in here? I have a feeling it would have been in there, right? Falling Down, yeah, great movie. Great movie. Haven't seen that in years. On the river where the two bridges were. Ah, right, okay. Stunning, man. Stunning. Hey, Boston Elf, good to see you. Grab your parachutes. Welcome in, man. Happy Monday to you. Hope all is well. So we're very close to our final destination for this evening's flight. And it's over this neck of the woods here. This is where the crucial battle was. Caesar sending out his navy against the Veneti. So next week, we have a bit of a trek. We're heading back across to the River Rhine. So we have to fly all the way across France. And we'll be doing so in a faster aircraft. We're going to take the TBM 850 out for the spin. Oh, Jesus. But like everything, it's fly what you like. Fly what you like. So at Quiberon, we're going to be doing a landing. Runway 29er. Runway 29er. We haven't done this in a while. Let's get the old... Let's get the old ATIS for 29er, you know, just to make sure all is well. Do you know what I mean? Where is it now? I used to have this.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Huh? Where is it? Where's my ATIS? Why did I have to move that now?
Oh, it's a deep burn. Oh, it's so deep. Ah. Oh, I could barely lift my right arm because I did so many. I don't know if you heard me counting. I did over 1,000. You have your ubulus muscle that connects to the upper dorsimus.
The upper dorsimus? Where is it?
Alliance Airport information.
There it is!
Reported
Thank you,
when
Scott.
the big hand was on the 12 and the little hand was on the 3 in the afternoon. Temporary flight restrictions in effect due to the NASCAR race. Y'all stay well east of the grandstand as some of the spectators may be drinking and may be packing. The winds are from Laredo at about as fast as you and your new girlfriend can run from a bar if somebody's chasing you to get his wife back. The sky's clear except for all the smoke. What the hell are those people doing out there in the parking lot in their RVs? IFR arrivals expect visual runway to the south is in use. Makes it an easy straight in for you Okies. Everybody from South Texas is already here. All arrivals of skinny white business jets coming here for business. Make sure to stay well away from the grandstand as you look just like some waterfowl that's in season right now. Put 2 Naner .76 into the little window on the thing that tells you how high up you are, and make sure to tell us when you first talk to us that you have information, Bubba.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
It's very good though, isn't it? I don't know where I left it on this one though. I've all these other ones.
Now, you could push it in. You could pull it in. Or tow it in. Right here.
Do you know? I can't find it. I've too many buttons. I've far too many buttons at my disposal. The river we flew over is called La Vilaine. Right. Thank you, Jet Kid. Oh, my telly's going to turn off. Unturn off the telly. Yes. Right, we're heading across this strait here now. This is exciting. Look at all the tiny islands though. Isn't it mad? What's Ding Dong?
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there, Zybok. Hello there. Don't mind me, lads. I'm looking for what other sounds I have on this thing. I had to forget. What was, Oh, huh?
We can't do it. If we keep this speed, we'll blow up any minute now.
Good buddy.
Jesus. Grab your parachute, you absolute ledge. Just sponsored the streamage by becoming a member on YouTube. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. You absolute ledge.
Houston, we have a problem.
No, wait. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I found it.
Alliance Airport information.
Ah, brilliant. I found it.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know.
That's not the one I want.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes. There will be whales.
Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Who was your favourite villain in Batman? To be honest now, you know, who was the best bad guy in Batman? Was it the Riddler? The Penguin, perhaps? What about the Joker? Catwoman? She wasn't a villain. But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Yes. Doesn't matter how long it takes me to find this button. When I play it, it'll still make total sense. You know, once I find it.
She's a fox. In France, she would be called La Renard, and she would be hunted with only her cunning to protect her.
She's a babe.
She's a robo-babe. In Latin, she would be called Babia Majora.
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, right. I haven't played these in ages.
Oh, behave.
Right. Now, we're landing over here, look. This is great crack. The Joker in Arkham Games is awesome. Danny DeVito playing the Penguin. That was really good, Muse. Keen likes penguins. Oh, Two-Faced. Yeah. Harvey Quinn or something, wasn't it? Yeah, the Riddler was brilliant. Do you remember Jim Carrey played the Riddler? Robin? What was her? He wasn't a villain. Holy escapology, Batman. You know, holy, look at the landing zone over here, Batman. What's the green? Oh, that's the runway. Yeesh. Mark Hamill was fantastic in those games. Oh yeah, he was in that. Riddler was Frank Gorshin. Ooh. Okay, we need to kind of behave here, look. I played these sounds a lot. They're awesome. Okay, gear coming down. We're very high, but we'll fix it. So many planes coming in for this stop. What a beautiful part of the world to go flying to, though, isn't it? Savage. You're from the TV Batman days? Oh, Batman's brilliant. Batman was brilliant. Easy. Easy.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yeah, but they were all bad.
Name the film. Ask me how I know. There's a pond at the end of the runway. The Batcopter was a Bell 47. Yes, it was. You won't believe this, but the Netflix series Batman, I saw them filming the next one called Penguin. Really? No way. That's awesome. Nice region. Not so nice when a storm occurs. Yes, absolutely. He played the one in, of the Aikens. Oh, really? True Lies. Very good, Scott. Jesus, Scott knows his stuff. Right, hang on. Can we catch Scott out here for a second? What about, I'm
sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Ah! Hayden's never seen Falling Down. 2001. Jesus, Scott, he's on fire. What about this one?
Missed it by that much.
Watch your speed. Let's go full flaps. This is pretty. Barbie Strike grew up watching Batman, the animated series. Oh, nice. Oh, lads, this is a beautiful part of the world. Look at this. Stunning. Okay, easy now. Get smart. Yes, yes. I think this is French VFR scenery I'm using. I think. Okay, 80-ish knots. Not. Oh, look, there's people on the beach, look. Ah, Jesus, brilliant. It's like a miniature Princess Juliana, look. Okay, what's the flare? Easy, easy. Put her down, Murph. Put her down. 76 in the beta. 60. Manual braking. She needs a bit of a hand here. Out of beta. Flaps in. Welcome to Quiberon. This is beautiful. Look at this. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And everyone lined up here as well. Look at this. This is awesome. We got ourselves ready now. Right, lads, you know the drill. You need to flash your lights, wiggle your extremities, and that sounded way worse than what it is, but you know how this works. And here they are. After concluding our flight this evening, we've rambled across France, don't you know? We've arrived here at Quiberon. Have to say, lads, you've turned out in your Sunday best. Beautiful. They'd be proud of you, lads. They'd be proud of you. Your man even washed behind his ears. Look, this is fantastic. Such a fine selection of aircraft. Ah, Jesus, I just parked on top of someone. Oh, the humanity. Well, now that was a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do, for copyright purposes, to our friends on YouTube, I bid you a very pleasant night. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we're back to you this coming Wednesday with the news. All right. So to our friends over on YouTube for watching, thank you so much for all the support, for all the likes and subscribes, and people even joining the channel. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you very, very much indeed. So to our YouTube friends, we say good evening. If you're on Twitch, don't go anywhere. So we press some buttons. So